And we are
And
live.
was sued.
Yep.
Double down is what Mooney has said.
Listen, it's squatters' rights. If we say it enough, we can claim it as our own.
Not how that works.
Make it how it
Should
is.
be.
Oh yeah, I've easily made it over to this island now. So are we live?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Awesome.
So Sonic Rewrite.
No.
It just.
Yeah, this is my second TTRPG game today.
You were stronger
Because the
than
first
I.
game I played, I was actually playing a Pokemon tabletop game now and then.
Oh, I hope it was fun.
It was very fun, and I got to play a Scottish clown. Oh, I love playing her.
Terrifying.
Absolutely. It's not terrifying. I'm a lovely woman.
Yes, but I'm easily frightened.
I'm not one of those evil clowns. Unless you count me in the Pokemon arena. I'm alright. I'm pretty good at what I do. And I'm pretty good at Pokemon battling.
I won't disagree with either of those.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm glad.
It's also good that it's fun that I get to work on doing accents. I like sometimes I don't know how I feel about the Scottish accent, but I enjoy doing it. If anything, I don't know if I do it well.
You deserve to have fun.
So, I need to ask something important. It was about the game. I had a question last week, and I was going to ask it, but I was too tired to.
I don't know. I feel like there's a
How do
more
I
important
last time?
question. Yep.
Yeah.
Really savored that one.
I saw it coming immediately. I was waiting for
I
you to
did
get
not.
there. I saw it immediately, and then after about a second, I went, "No, this might be a legitimate question. Let me not interrupt, just in case."
I'm getting predictable. Fuck.
She did get you though, Hatter.
She did get me, yes, but I second guessed myself, and thus she got me.
Last time on Read Only Memories, we woke up in the morning and asked, hey, what should we do today? After a little coaxing, we got the idea that we should probably prepare for combat today. But Maka was very determined to finish a statue, so he prepared to finish the statue. Maka finished that statue, and then everyone was taken into the back rooms, into the shrine room, to talk about the... Wait, did that happen the session before? Was there more before that?
No, that was it.
Was there more before that?
I think.
No, I don't think so.
They might have talked to the lady during the night.
Did that happen last
A lot
session?
of talking happened.
A lot of talking happened.
Anyway, Percival and Dive had talked to Flatulent Vashti and had basically come clean about the whole thing. We know everything. We would like for the Broodskars to not die horrifically in a big battle, even though they probably want to. And yeah, they were told, yeah, Clan Broodskar doesn't do that. They want to die in a big battle.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was told that. Nina had some points that she wanted to articulate. Nina failed to articulate them properly, took a second, and then articulated them a little better. And we decided it doesn't really matter what Nina's points for convincing people not to die in a big battle are if the guy doesn't want to fight, the big god guy. So we went into the cave system, where we met the big god guy. His name, of course, is
Sanguis.
Sanguis.
Mm-hmm.
We talked with Sanguis. He did not want to talk. We talked with Sanguis. He did not want to talk. We had some banter. He perked up at that. What was the arguments everyone made?
I'm not sure if Eshe ever made an argument. She just started ranting about her own problems.
Mm-hmm. Dive?
Dive basically said that she was talking about Sanguis's brother, and I don't remember anything else. I'm so sorry.
That's fair. Percival.
He actually didn't do much of the talking. He had a whole conversation by himself earlier, and so
Yeah.
was letting the others get their time in.
Yeah.
Fair.
Nina didn't do a lot of talking either. She was keeping an eye on him, checking if he was what his emotional feelings were and stuff like that, backing people up a little bit in encouraging him. And then Maka was like, okay, I'm gonna break a wall.
It was a bit
I mean,
more
it
than
was
that.
very thematically appropriate.
Okay, tell us about it.
No.
Okay. Maka was like, hey, you should have your axe again. And he was like,
No.
no. And then Maka was like, hey, give me the axe. And Ashi gave Maka the axe. Maka blew up a wall. I think Nina, at some point, I don't think it ever came up in character, but at some point, Nina had figured out that the two statues that are now fixed on the map are the parents of the gods, of Sanguis and Hussein. The two statues are the parents, and we mentioned that to him, I think. We convinced him that, hey, the Broodskars are your family, and even if it's not something you wanted to happen, they still look up to you, and you have to act in the best way towards them, even if you don't really care about them. You can't just not take, you can't just disregard your actions influencing others. You have to take your actions with care towards others. And right now, your actions need to be in a way that makes it so that they don't die, which either is you fight with them or something else. And eventually we convinced him to get up and walk out, go into the sun.
Get out there.
Yeah. Nina also, I figured this out, but I didn't communicate it to anyone, that Hussein needed us to go here and talk with him.
Yes.
Because she had tried in the past to get him to fight her, but he wouldn't. He would not fight her. And she has tried to kill his family. She had tried to lay siege or whatever, but he would not fight her. And that's why she needed us to do it. Because she could have just gone here herself. He was hiding, but she would be able to find him if she just gone here herself. So why she needed us was that we needed to convince him to fight her.
Hatter, if I'm remembering right, when we were talking to her, wasn't that literally one of our questions? Like, why the fuck do you even need us?
Yeah.
And she was like,
Yes. And she gave an answer of like, I don't want to besiege the place for months to find out he's not there.
Ah.
Which
Which is
some
like
bullshit.
makes no real sense because she's fucking immortal.
Yeah.
and would just
And no
do
one
that
questioned
anyway.
that further.
Well, even if I was immortal, I'd get bored.
But
Yeah, but
despite
she's
Nina
done
maybe
this.
having. Oh, go ahead.
This is like her entire bit.
Yeah. And despite Nina maybe having figured
Which is
that
why,
out
which
in
is
character,
why she kept being like, I thought you were the clever ones because none of you caught on to that exact little weird fact.
Well, yeah, but we couldn't like figure out what the fuck the actual thing was. Like, we caught on. We're like, why the fuck do you need us? But we just didn't
eventually.
know enough.
Yeah, eventually.
And despite me having figured that out of character, Nina having figured that out in character, I didn't really get to communicate that to anyone because we were in a moment where we were motivating him, and that's probably better than, being like, oh, this is all
Oh,
a
she's
trick.
got a trap set.
Yeah. And it's better to have him motivated than be like, well, actually, this is a trick by her to get you to fight her, but also that's kind of what we want in the first place, so
It sucks.
I'm not really going to comment on that yet. Dive said, why don't you get some sunshine on your face? It's been a long time. And everyone walked out into the sun. Nina excused herself very quickly to go prepare some food because she figured he might be hungry at some point, so she put some food out. Everyone else walked with Seguis, and the whole Broodskar clan saw it and walked out into the courtyard, and now we're here.
We
was a
also know
great
that
moment.
the axe is some level 20-something thing that fuels you with a blood rage.
Yes. Nina did ask Eshe not to pick it up, or Nina would die.
You're correct.
Mm-hmm. Eshe is 100% okay with that.
Look, not to say anything against you, Eshe, just Nina's right.
No, yeah.
Eshe picks up the axe and it like hard cuts to Nina and the Family Guy death pose.
Yeah.
There is a reason that Eshe specifically has been wanting to talk to him about how to deal with anger.
Yeah.
Yes, that was talked about.
Yes, that is literally the first thing she brought up, and surprisingly, he was able to bring up, able to bring out, good advice.
He was like, anger burns you out. Make sure it doesn't burn out the things that you want to save. And you can use it. It's very useful, but make sure that there's something left for afterwards. Or something like that.
Some nonsense like that. Who cares?
It's not nonsense. It's just I can't remember.
No, I get it. And admittedly, a large part of it was Eshe talking to herself, but the fact that things about her past lives did remind Sanguis of the past did help.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Dive, give us a diplomacy check.
For what?
For cool.
Oh. Wait, no. Wait, what? Why?
I just want to see it.
I guess because Ellen says so.
Hey! Perfectly average and really good. Okay, thank you.
What was that for?
Nothing. I just wanted to see it. Hada, it's your session.
I mean, it is an impressive plus 20.
Yeah. Plus this is a
Thank-
plus
thank
21.
Well, fuck you too. My deception is plus 23.
It's true.
Well, Sniguus has taken the bowl of soup
Mhm.
and has sat it down on the edge of. I should describe the centerpiece. It's not a like
It's a
multi-tiered
clock,
fountain.
right?
It is and it isn't. It is
Okay.
clear that it was at some point a sundial, but its
Mhm.
full use has like there's scratches and dents, and there's no real like you can't really tell time on it. As far as you can tell, the symbols do not correlate to time. So it's weird, but it's also like whatever function it was, which was very similar to a sundial, it doesn't really do much it's not used for that anymore.
Mm.
But that's like only slightly higher up than the tier below it, which has this like these two thin almost rivers, troughs in them that are filled with water.
Mhm.
Not a lot, but they do have water in them. And so it's not like a fountain, and it's not even like really tall either. It's maybe like 1.5 feet tall in its entirety. Except for the one spoke that would be the dial for the sundial. I don't know what that is called actually. The stick that
The
sticks
sticky
out
uppy
to make
bit.
the sticky uppy bit that makes the shadow. I don't actually know what that's called. The
Technically.
arm. He sat down on the edge and is like slowly eating the soup, and he is like absent-mindedly eating the soup. It is clear that he has allowed himself to just drift off.
Mhm.
If you want his attention, you will have to come speak with him. Everyone else is watching him with awe and reverence, and also there's this weird feeling of like, this is the guy?
That's it.
him?
That's him.
That's it?
He's the guy.
But
I
also
thought you'd
mixed
be
with like,
taller.
it's the guy! That's the
Eshe,
guy? It's this
Eshe-
weird mix that's
Yeah.
happening.
Eshe is not shutting the fuck up. She basically at some point she says, okay, do you think that I'm both do you think that I can and or should give everyone context for this? Because I can do that.
I mean, I feel like we should probably let the man eat his soup.
Well, no. Well, partially about that, I suppose. But, basically, I was thinking, I guess, wondering if I should
About-
alert the camp to what's coming next.
I actually feel like that would be a good.
Sorry, what was that?
The more we get them ready, I believe the better it will be.
You get a
you
ping
drifted
in
away
your
from the
head
mic.
from message. The more we get them ready, the more likely they are to run off and die.
That's not impossible.
Hmm.
Good point.
You know, he says that in your head via the message spell.
Ah, okay. Eshe sort of clears her throat. Fair enough. I would personally prepare for a defensive combat, but that may not be their style.
We should make the argument that most people should leave.
I don't know how well that's going to go.
If he says it, it might go better.
Fair point. You can try. It's clear that Eshe's kind of already given up on that.
Dive walked over.
Yeah, Dive's just sitting next to him.
Okay. I think Nina's gonna get up. and approach and try and make her point. But she's not gonna do it without Vashti. So Nina's gonna whisper her plan to Vashti and her points.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, I'm gonna try and ask Seguis how he feels.
Alright.
Hopefully we can minimize bloodshed. But that's just Nina's perspective. Is this allowed or frowned upon or what?
Yeah, she said, go ahead.
Okay. Does the cloud go away despite Nina holding on to it?
No,
You want
he's coming with.
Okay.
And I
And
have
it's
speech
gonna-
today, so if he can say funny little things.
Nina's gonna go up to
Hinto
him
has
and,
his soundboard.
and like have a not so loud private conversation with him, and she's gonna be like, so your sister has an army, and
She always has an army. Sorry. She always has an army.
a lot of these people want to fight with you and die with honor. But not all of them will live. And many will die very, very easily.
That is the nature of war.
There might be an opportunity for those who would die very, very easily to escape, flee, to retreat tactically.
One moment.
One moment. He disappears into a cloud of smoke.
Understandable.
Nah.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
He says that is what they want to do.
They do not want to do that. Or they might
Not make
if...
them.
What?
I cannot make them do what they do not want.
They might want to do it more if someone like you were to say that it is okay to flee, to not participate, to retreat. But I don't know what you believe about that.
He lightly shrugs.
Hmm.
Like you're. He lightly shrugs in the way that one would react to some. If someone came up to you and started talking to you like you were in charge of a situation, and asking you very politely to do a thing.
Yeah.
He just kind of shrugs like, oh, I don't know.
I'm not in charge. Leaning over, you are.
You're in charge, actually.
I'm not in charge. You are. I am.
I
You
didn't
mean I'm in
ask for
charge?
that.
Who did that?
Dive, can you put it in a better way?
Okay. Life to a lot of people is a lot more precious than just what is here and what they have experienced. They don't know that because they have seen nothing but this life. It would be remiss of us to at least not give them the option of letting them live a normal life because they die in a war. That's terrible. Why'd you ask me? I don't fucking know. I'm
I'm
all over the
sorry.
place today.
You always have the nuclear option.
What is it?
Maka.
The Maka option.
The market option. I will not lie and say that people will all live and be okay. People will die in this. Like you said, that's just how war is. But that doesn't mean that we have to be okay with people throwing their lives away. Which is what they would be doing if they are not prepared for it, if they lack the training for it, and going up against the literal god of strategy.
So don't
At the end of
take
the
any
day,
action.
what was that, sorry?
It is not my place to demand that they take any action.
They
They wish
listen
to
to you.
leave, they may leave. If they wish to fight, they may fight.
And that is my thoughts on it as well.
Okay.
But my friend values life a lot, and she wishes to at least try.
Yeah.
To find a way that the most amount of people can live.
Okay. I'm not going to put words in your mouth. So I'll leave it at this. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Nina.
It's okay.
You say thank you to Dive or him?
Oh, I'd say thank you to him.
Oh. Do not thank. You do not know me.
Okay. And Nina walks away. Okay. What is the distribution?
He continues to eat his soup.
What is the distribution of roles in a war, Vashti? And Ariel? Maka and Percival and Asher, you see that Nina's walked away from this problem because, you see that Nina, didn't really get anywhere, and y'all can act if you want to.
Eshe just
Nina doesn't feel good about it. You can see that on her face.
Eshe just sort of claps Nina's shoulder, gives it a squeeze.
You gave it your best shot.
Thank you. Ariel and Vashti. Oh, sorry.
Dive hugs.
Aw. Nina hugs back and sheds a tear, and then gets back to what she was gonna do. Thank you,
Hey
Dive.
guys, Maka's the nuclear option. Hi.
Maka is going over to push the Maka button.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second to close a certain program that I absolutely haven't had open this entire time. What do you mean?
I know the feeling.
But no, Maka walks up, is just going to sit next to him and go, "Hello there. Is I again?" I have
He does not sigh as so much as like sighing implies that he is actively pushing air out of his lungs. He just kind of like allows the oxygen that is in his lungs to escape.
Exhales loudly and passively.
Maka just kind of sits here. He has like a leg crossed. I am a very, how do you say, pragmatic person. How many of your people will survive today?
Assume
What?
you assume much.
I don't think I assume anything. They are your people because they have been for generations. Their blood is linked with yours. They see you as their own, and as such, they are your people.
It found family, idiot.
Today, an army approaches, and today, they will all fight. And my question is, how many survive?
I don't. He does not have a witty retort.
And
Does he know how to assess people? Does he care to assess people?
does he care?
I think that's what he's considering. I think that's what
Yeah.
is in his head.
Yeah.
Just like Eshe asked Hussein, do you care?
I can provide you with some data if you would like. I have seen what, say,
Oh,
a fraction of
I
her
understand.
army versus a handful of these orcs. I can tell you what the results were.
You know what's wrong? They like to talk so.
Wrong with what?
You know what's
Yeah.
wrong with people that like to talk so much?
What's that?
You're not very clear about what you mean.
These people.
I am not a philosopher. I am not a scholar. But when one asks, how many of your people will die? It does not sound like you mean for me to assess them. It sounds like you ask me how many I will allow to be killed.
He raises an eyebrow. I would be fascinated with your answer.
But that is not your question. I thought that was your question, and I have no answer. But that was not your question. That is why I do not like people who talk too much.
Maka like waiting for him to say more.
He doesn't?
Yeah, that's all. Okay then. He's considering. I would like the answer to that question, I suppose. Your face does not show emotion very much. I'm still looking for the answer to my first question, as I do believe the facets of it are around us.
You wish to know. Jim will die.
That's the second question. My first question is the depths of your sorrow. That is what I am experiencing.
You sound like my brother.
Which one? Actually, I suppose I wonder, what stake do you two see in those godlings? To you, are they siblings? Are they co-workers?
Huh.
That one just didn't come through at all.
He looks at you and goes, huh?
The others of the 12. Canaris, Capti, Mira, Amira.
Igazo.
Family.
Did he say family? Do you have your noise
We do
suppression?
not. They are family. We did not choose them.
If that isn't the theme of the day, family that we did not choose, but chose us.
You have a point to make. Make it.
The only person that this tribe will listen to is you. For we have tried for quite a while to convince them that this is not a fight worth dying for. But they will run in and die, for we have already seen them do it.
Listen to. It is not that I am the only one they will listen to. I am your last hope to convince them of what you think. I am not stupid.
I mean, accurate.
All I'm aware of is that every time we have gone and told them that they should leave, for this is a fruitless battle, they have told us no.
As is their right.
Is that not a waste? A waste of some of the only people, to my understanding, that give this patch of ash and sand its only amount of life, that it will be finally snuffed silent. Is that not a waste?
A waste would be to do nothing with a life given. If death will give their life meaning, then they will die. If living will give their life meaning, then they will live. It is not my place to decide what that meaning is.
This isn't about their lives, though.
That is what you're asking for.
No.
Their lives.
Well, yes. Their lives are what I concern about. But their lives on the scale for a squabble between two... Well, no. One tantruming child and one child that is sad. I don't think there's any value in their intervening in this matter, but blood in the soil.
My sister is to kill me, then she will kill me. I will not demand another to not take my place or to leave. They will do what they want. Mayhaps instead of arguing with me, you argue with the one person who can tell them to leave.
I suppose. Maka is in a foul mood now.
Maka, but I've already had that argument and I kinda lost.
He has like...
Now leave me to... No, go ahead.
No, he's not okay. He's just kind of like, yeah, I did that already. And her opinion, the one person you think said could do it, you know what she fucking told me? She said, go ask Dad. Now you're going to tell me to go ask Mom. And do you see the loop you're doing? Do you see where this gets nowhere?
These are not my people.
Yeah.
Now leave me, monkey, to my soup.
Of course, of course.
So, Nina went over to Vashti and Ariel and was like, what is the distribution of roles in a war? Hannah?
He looks at you.
I may have a level of intelligence, but you must remember that I'm not strong in book learned. What do you mean by roles and distributions?
I mean, not everyone can fight. Not every people who would be cut down by a sword easily can contribute to war still in the back lines if they do not wish to leave.
Correct.
Have you thought about the distributions? Have people already assigned themselves roles?
Of my people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We all know our roles. This is not a flippant thing that we are doing.
No, I know.
We know our position. We know our roles. We know our healers and our medics. We know our logistics. I know to the hour we would be able to hold out.
But you told me earlier you did not know how many people could defeat a soldier or a Gorgon.
I don't know how many people could defeat a Gorgon. No.
You know, I have a more productive way. We're going around in circles, and we have been for a while. And, you know, instead of just trying to decide who and who should not fight, we should tell them our information of what we know, so that when they do fight, they can go with knowing. Right.
Yes.
That's what I've been wanting to do.
Yes. Everyone, gather around. Oh, sorry. I'm
Hold on.
Control.
Hold on. Hold on. Ellen, do you want to continue this conversation?
I'm sorry, Alan. I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
I understand. Yes, but I do want to check first.
You asked who could and could not kill a soldier. I do not know her soldiers. Not well enough to clarify the exact answer you want. Or the exact answer you're looking for to define whether or not we should fight or leave. I know we have warriors. I know they fight well. I know how strong they are. I do not know our enemy well enough. I know
In
her.
that case,
I know what she can do. I do not know her peoples. Can I kill a Gorgon? Yes. There are a few here that could too.
mhm.
But that's not the question. Not really.
Point them out to me. That way I know.
She will tell you all of the people who are warriors. But that is not the
Is that
question.
all
You
the-
are
Is that all
That
the
is-
people who could kill Gorgons?
She points out all the warriors.
Okay.
All the fighters that will fight.
Yeah.
But that is not the real question you are asking. Continue.
The real question I am asking is if I could assess, perhaps, your warriors, the people who will directly engage a soldier or a Gorgon in a fight by trial, and perhaps aid them and see whom I can help, whom, with our knowledge of her, or at least some of her soldiers, the ones she brought to fight us, the ones that your only 3 of your people survived.
Yes. The ones that she brought not to kill you.
Yes.
Fighting people would be a bad idea.
No. Yeah, I agree. That is why my method would be I strip myself bare of armor and I let people take 2 swings each at me.
That
I know how
also
strong I am.
seems foolish.
I can heal myself.
Nina, I don't want you to get hurt
This-
like that.
That also seems foolish.
Yes. I'm not sure where you're going with this idea.
If you insist on helping us, then it would make no sense for us to hurt you, even if you can't heal yourself. To do so before a great battle would do nothing but diminish our chances. Same with the fight. Even if you entirely heal everyone, actually fighting would be nothing but disadvantage before the fight that we need to do. If you want
Sure.
to assess our warriors, I can point out the warriors that we have. If you want to assist, then you can assist. But I had a thought while she looks over at Sagris. He is watching. Without question, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if she sees a group of people leaving?
She is the master tactician.
I think she engages the fight.
With the people who are fleeing.
Not if we give the signal.
But can we say the same about her soldiers?
Why we should protect them.
Hello, I'm here now. I have a question for Vashti as in relation to this topic.
Yes.
You mentioned that question, and I wondered what your own answer is. What she would do if she saw a group of people leaving.
Depends on my resources. The resources of my enemy. And who I am. If she is ruled, civilians mean nothing. They're a bargaining chip, a tool to be used, or to break someone who she wants to break.
Sadly, I tend to agree.
Purely strategically, I would think. I would question if my target was not amongst them. Purely strategically, if I knew my target was not amongst them, I would let them go. I have no purpose. But she looks at Seguis. This is not a war, as you continue to say. This is a spat between siblings.
He nods.
Your
It sure
strategy
is.
cannot stay. I worry for my people if they were to leave. I have an idea, if you will hear me. She looks to Nina.
Yeah.
Those that cannot fight, and those that do not have direct assistance in the fighting, we seal them in with supplies in the chamber.
I agree.
They hold out for as long as possible. If we do not come for them, they can assume we have failed. If we do come for them, great. If not, I see no reason why she does not say the name. I see no reason why the storm would stay around here for too terribly long.
Yeah.
Even if she were to cave in the entrance, with time they could work their way out. Would keep them safe, out of the way.
I have no better trickery. I agree. That is the best plan to save as many people as possible.
I agree as well. I want. So go ahead, Dave.
No, you continue. I can say what I want afterwards.
Mine will be quick. I agree with your idea, for I believe it is wise. I will also give you some wisdom from the man himself. For I believe earlier you had mentioned that there is a risk of what they would listen to, for if they knew a fight was coming. However, from the man himself, there is only one person they'll listen to. And Maka jabs her in the chest with like a finger.
That would be yours truly.
Yes? I assume so.
You. Those that do not wish to fight can hide, well, not necessarily hide, but stay behind. And it was as you said, really. Those that want to stay behind can stay behind, and we'll come for them when/if we win.
Yes. I also think, as terrible as it is saying, this is the best strategic position for us to hold.
And you're right. Sparring would tire out your soldiers, and as much as it is the best way for me to figure out how good they are, I have other methods.
I do know how good. I can tell you how good they are. We can get into the specifics when necessary.
Thank you.
But
I'd like to get into it.
Obviously, that will be.
But-
She'll do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, I
but
get
she
it.
will
I
do that
get
with
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Dave
Nina will
say?
also ask to like talk with them and observe them and like and try and make her own assessment based on like the forces that we have seen and be like, okay, you should not try to fight a Gorgon. You can kill about this range of soldiers. You can't kill a soldier. Okay, what do we do with you? Fuck.
Nina, I cannot possibly stress enough how much people don't think of it that way.
No.
No, but it helps me.
Let's hope. I'll get into all the specifics after the scene.
Yeah.
Dive did want to say thing.
Yes.
We have not actually spoken to your people about what is coming. That is probably the first course of action we should do.
Yes.
Because
Yes, as we should. But I did not wish to give them hopes and maybes. Sanguis. I did not want to raise their hopes before we knew everything.
we can give you as best ideas we can of what we remember of fighting and what I remember of seeing.
That would be useful.
I also have a cognitive tactic.
Yes.
I believe that she has one thing that is her goal that we know of instantly. But I also believe that we can center all of that into a singular tactic to piss her off. She needs to see him, gestures to Sanguis, as soon as possible, for it will draw her aggro away from all of us. However,
Agreed. And I don't think if we tried to move him, I don't think he would move. So I think he's just going to stay there.
yes, I believe if we were to take down those doors, there would be a clear line of sight. We would simply need to not be in the line of sight. However,
We stand off to the sides.
I do have one other thing I would recommend be in that line of sight, however. Maka gestures.
The statues.
If we were to position these behind him, truly we would get her attention, and it would be locked.
Hopefully.
Now, God does not need to move these statues because I know they're cemented into the map itself.
So I don't think moving them would be an easy task to do in the game.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't cemented.
So in that
she
case,
does say,
we open that door.
she does say, I do have a worry.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
She's again, it depends on how she's approaching this. She might be in the front, and this would be an optimal plan. She might be in the back. Come in after.
That is the most reasonable concern. The only thing that we have put together is that the reason we have been sent. Hatter, we've basically done the Gios at this point, right?
All except
No.
sending the signal.
All except
still have to
letting her
send the
know
signal.
that he's here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
which
we
you
can
need to
say
do-
shit now, right?
Yeah,
Which
essentially,
we
yes.
on a timer for.
Yep.
The only thing that we have pieced together, because of my sister, is that the reason that she has sent us is because she has already come here and attempted to fight him, and he would not. We are here to spur him forward, but that tells me nothing of what her strategy would be.
And I do not feel comfortable leaving our gates and bringing.
No, that is wise. She has attempted to break him in the way you have described many a time, and it had not worked. So I am curious because it feels like it would not be important to her, but she could be crueler and stupider than I expect.
Anger is one to cloud the mind, have us make poor judgment.
What if she's mad and stupid enough to agree to a duel?
Don't believe that she is the second. We can certainly maybe raise her higher, but I don't believe we're going to be able to. As much as we would love to, and I believe would make this thing go a lot easier if just the two of them fought, that's not going to happen.
I think if we could make him say it, she would come to the front, mayhaps. But we would need to get him to say it.
Mm,
And that is a brick wall personified,
yeah.
with all of its conversational abilities intact.
I do believe any plan that starts with Sanguis does this is going to be a very difficult plan.
Yeah. Should we inform the people?
We're going to need to, right?
Divination? Do you want to go?
That's
And
what
Percy?
I've been hoping to do.
Yes.
Okay,
going
I will
to-
step back.
Hold on. I genuinely think that we are not the best people to say this.
That is fair.
It's probably better if the flagellant says it.
Okay.
Reasonable. But I would
we
be happy
just-
to give you any other context that you think would be helpful.
If you
We
want
just
help,
inform her of what we know and let her tell them.
Okay.
pretty much.
All right then.
Oh, Dive, you're still hurt.
I am. Where?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Give me 10 minutes to treat you.
10 minutes. Oh, but it kills the
And
momentum.
Maka?
Section.
We did stand next to a nuclear explosion.
Yeah, she will Vashti will ask several questions to like clarify, make sure.
Mhm.
She's like, so doesn't look like he's really good. So let's go.
Info dump.
Alright. Yeah, essentially. So she's like trying to clarify all the things and all the information because she didn't want to like tell everyone, by the way, Agata's coming. We might have a solution. Give us
Yes.
6 hours to figure it out. She wanted to get as much information as possible before explaining everything to her people.
That's fair. We'll follow her lead
and-
on that.
And so she's gotten most of the information, but she asks several questions just to like make sure. She does point out that they're kind of ace in the hole. Doesn't seem to want to fight. You got him out of the cave, which was like more than they ever did. But
What
he
else do we
still
gotta
doesn't seem to
do?
want to fight.
At the risk of just once again projecting possibly my own fatalism, I think he may understand that, or may believe that he doesn't have much of a choice.
So I'm not saying that you've done wrong or you haven't done anything yet. What I'm saying is she is like clarifying all the information up to this point.
He
That
doesn't
being
have
one of
the
them.
motivation.
He doesn't
I
have the
was just
motivation,
saying
which is like,
that
all
would
right,
be
cool.
that would be Eshe's response to that specific note. She could be 100% wrong about that.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But like, she's like, okay. She didn't want to come up and be like, he will fight for us. No, I won't.
Yep.
No,
So
no.
he's like, okay, so he's not gonna fight. Cool, got it.
Well,
We'll
I
figure
mean,
shit
can
out.
we convince him to fight? Is that something we
He
should be
will-
doing?
If
He will
bothers,
fight if he deems it, but we are not going to make him fight in any way through
And the primary
words
thing-
or actions.
Sorry.
If he wants to fight, he needs to decide to fight of his own volition.
Okay, but aren't we? Like, maybe we could actually convince him.
We have
I
been.
think let's give him a break, and two, if anyone convinces him, it's not going to be any of us, it's going to be Hussein.
Maybe. I do.
out of character, Hatter,
Yes.
is there
yes.
more we should do to convince him to fight?
So I will say this. There is a moment where he will join the fight for sure. I have that planned. It is going to make the fight a bit more difficult on you guys. But
sense.
if you can make a compelling argument for him to fight,
Yeah.
he will do so, and thus the fight will be slightly easier on your part because he will immediately be joining in on the fight.
Yeah.
However,
Uh,
no one has touched on those parts yet.
May I try?
I'm sure, but because I want to point out that almost every argument has been like these people, and he's been very adamant of like these
Yeah.
aren't my people. I don't care.
Eshe,
No, I
Eshe
think I
hasn't
get
tried
this.
making an argument at this point.
That is true.
But no, I'm
Uh,
saying you go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would quickly like to say, I was not trying to convince him to fight. I was trying to convince him to tell these people to go the fuck away.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't
But he's-
care either.
Yeah, he's been very clear that he doesn't care about these people. These aren't his people. He does not care. And it's not even the like he actively doesn't care. He's just so sad and like empty inside. He can't muster the desire to care.
I getcha.
Just because it was said that we were trying. It's like, I wasn't trying to convince him to fight. Marcus
Yes,
is
but
the
those have been
best motherfucking
everything
fighter.
that you've talked to him about has been like these people, and he's like, I don't care.
I said like we as the collective, not
We the collective, yes.
Yeah, no, I
So
just,
yeah, if y'all have other arguments, you can 100% do so. Yeah.
Thank you,
motherfuckers
Hatter, for
fighting, that's not a
clarifying out of
choice.
character. Because
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna leave you
Yeah.
high and dry. There definitely is like guaranteed out of character. He's gonna join the fight at some point. It's just
Yeah.
when he joins the fight is dependent on your actions.
Yeah.
So I think in the 10 minutes that you take to heal Dive, Vashti continues to clarifies all the information, and then I imagine Dive is like, let me try one more argument. Or Eshe is like, well, I haven't tried. Let me try two.
Well, I'm not sure Eshe is gonna try. If someone asks her to, she might. But it won't be something that will interrupt Vashti, I don't think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she's like, well, I'll give you a chance to see if he'll join before I tell everybody.
Fair.
But so go ahead and try.
Okay. Dive
And
go first.
however that ends up being is when I'll tell everyone all the
And-
information.
And Dive be healed.
Yeah.
Yes, Dive be healed.
Rough day, hey uncle? She says with a smile, just to gauge his reaction on how he feels when she says that.
He's like, again, absentmindedly. He's actually finished the bowl of soup because it's been 10 minutes. And on occasion you see him like spoon up to mouth
Nothing.
and then like half consciously go, oh right, no more soup, and then put the bowl the soup back in the bowl and then just hold the bowl as he's like zoning out.
Mhm.
And you say, long day, uncle. And he doesn't turn his attention to you. You're like to the side of him. But he doesn't he comes into like, all right, I'm here again. And he doesn't exhale. He's just kind of here. But he doesn't do anything else.
Everyone has been saying, "Oh yeah, for your people." I have a different question, if you don't mind me asking.
I feel like I don't have a choice.
I'll be quick. Maybe. My question is, why don't you want to kick her ass? All the things she's done, all the grading, all of the bullshit. Not just to she does quote unquote she does the gestures to people around here, not just to the people around here, but to you specifically. Like, how much has she pissed you off? And you're just gonna let that slide? You're gonna do nothing? You're gonna let her win?
There is no winning.
Of course there is. You know as well as I do that either way, one way or another, when you two fight, if you two fight, someone's gonna come out on top. So why do you not want it to be you? Face it. We all know that you can't keep hiding away forever. Sooner or later, she will come to you and either eventually just get bored and kill you, or you finally fight back. Now, I know as well as everyone here that, yeah, you could just sit down and die. But where would she stop? She would take that victory and she would run with it for the rest of her life. And I don't think you want to give her the satisfaction of that. Out of everything that you two have fought for all these years, over and over again, you would let it end like that? A whimper? I don't think so. Come on. Kick her ass like you know you can. If at any point you're gonna go down making her life miserable. Not because of these people, because you have some grand destiny to solve. Just because you want to wipe that smug fucking look off her face. When you're standing over her, when she's completely beaten, that is when you get to rub it in. Not so much the master tactician, the god of strategy, when she gets her ass beat by a person who's been in a cave for however long, eh? Go on, give her a bit of her own back.
You've been to the cap.
I have.
You've seen her flare.
I have. But I know what you can do as well. It isn't exactly breezy mountain air here, is it? You undersell yourself.
You misunderstand.
Then enlighten me.
There is no get back, as you say. Neither one of us have ever held back. That flag is in response to what I have done. One of the things I have done.
I don't think like that. Unless you have some shocking revelation, I'm pretty sure that flag comes from your brother's death. which is caused by a mad king in a war that you both perpetuated.
The reason, yes. He froze that city in stone, and I boiled hers.
That makes sense.
So it sounds like you two are even once more. But she doesn't want that. She wants the total domination.
About being even. There is no get back. Because we have always been at each other's throats for what we have done. I don't even remember the first one to do something to each other anymore. And at this point, it doesn't matter.
And yet you don't want to end it?
I do. I'm just too tired to do it myself.
Out of character, I need to think on what Dive says to this. Oh, God. What does Dive say to this? Dive says... And do you not think that the people that have been frozen, the people who are lost, the people who fought in the war between both sides deserves this? Deserves some kind of recompense? No, recompense is the wrong word. Deserves justice. From the war that you two inflicted upon their land.
Been on they would have come to their land with or without us.
So are you claiming that you had nothing to do with it? That you didn't have a hand in this?
You make war sound so simple. There was a despot king. There was a people harmed. And they grew too tired being broken. With or without us, there would have been a war.
Exactly. Exactly. There was a despot, a ruler, someone who would lord their power over people, and they got tired. But they didn't sit here like you are now. They got up. They fought. They fought to end this. They fought to end the tyranny. Why aren't you fighting? If they could stand, if they could fight, despite being as tired as they were, why can't you?
I'm not.
What did he say?
Because I'm not the rebel.
Oh, God. I don't know what to say to that.
You make it sound so simple again. Like I'm the good guy. But I'm not.
And what is stopping you from being? The only one stopping you is yourself. You're the good guy to these guys, and I know you don't care about them, but it's true. There is no good guy in war. You know that as well as I do. But sometimes you just gotta deal with the lesser of two evils.
I had a thing and then I immediately lost it. Hold on, give me a second.
No problem.
Take a minute,
I
honey.
had a response and then it left my brain. I had a response and then you said the lesser of two evils and my brain immediately went to a quote and I was like, that's not what he would say, and I forgot the first thing he would say.
Oof.
I got eaten.
I am doing some.
Yeah,
I'm not
clearly.
fighting. How much worse do you think it would be if I did fight? Truly. Do you really think that there wouldn't be any collateral if I fought?
I thought you didn't care about these guys.
No, I don't.
Then why does collateral matter? The way I see it, everything else is pointless, and the only really thing that matters is you and her. What she wants more than anything else right now is to kick your ass. So how destroying would it be if you beat the shit out of her instead? Don't act like you don't have the ability to.
I can beat it easy.
Then why don't you?
It doesn't end.
But it will if you fight. Think about it. All of this. She gestures around to the whole
All of
desert.
this fighting has never ended. Why would more fighting end it?
Because before, you couldn't hurt each other like you can now. Because I'm not misremembering, right? They couldn't hurt each other before
No,
when they
you're
were
right.
gone?
Correct.
When they were gods.
As actual gods, they're not allowed. They weren't allowed to hurt each other. You're not sure how strong that rule is, but every god you've talked to has pretty strong opinions on both that rule and the when you enter the domain of another god, you must announce yourself rule. And that seems pretty hard coded into this system. So, yeah, they couldn't hurt each other as gods.
Yeah, so that's what she says. Because before, you couldn't hurt her. You couldn't fight each other before. But now you can. There's nothing stopping you except yourself. Really and truly.
Stopping her.
What was that, sorry?
And there's nothing stopping her.
Exactly. I don't know what you're trying to say there.
How audible is this conversation to the rest of us?
He's quiet, but not like I'm whispering. He's quiet because he's depressed and sad.
Okay.
I don't know how loud Dives be.
Dive is like talking softly, even if me Mooney, I'm not. Have I made any headway at all? I feel like I've said some things that should have been good, and just I don't know if it's found pledge anywhere, found perch.
It's yes and no.
Yes, and
Yes and you've said some really good things. You've made some good points that me as the DM were like, oh yeah, you got a point there.
But not necessarily him.
Not necessarily him. The problem is that not only are you like fighting the like trying to get him to fight, you're also fighting his sadness. So you have said a lot of good things, and this will affect him, guaranteed. I don't know how long it'll be until they manifest.
Oh, Dive is gonna say something.
You want to make a check about it?
Let me hear what Dive has to say first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Out of everything, we have just been talking at you and at you and at you. But there is something that I should have asked a long time before. I'm sorry. You want... Uncle? Sanguis? What do you want?
He takes a deep breath. And he doesn't say anything. But he's very quietly thinking. Like he's never asked him this asked himself
What
this question
do I-
before. Yeah. And he doesn't respond, not because he doesn't want to, though he might not want to, but because he doesn't have an answer. And he's probably thinking about it now. What does he want?
I feel like Dive will ruin anything else if she opens her mouth, so she's just gonna pat him on the shoulder, stand up, and leave.
And leave him to think?
Yep.
Wait, Dive, one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Before you leave, plant the sword in the ground.
Oh, she already gave him the sword.
Oh, okay.
She
he
gave him
has
the
the sword.
Where does he have the sword, Hatter?
God, when did you give him the sword?
Back in the cave.
Back in the cave.
Yeah, back in the cave.
In the cave?
He might have forgotten it there.
No, you didn't even just leave it in the ground.
You gave him the
might have done,
sword. I
actually.
don't know
No,
what
okay,
I don't know
no,
what
no,
he
no,
did.
no, hold
with
on,
it,
wait,
but he
wait.
definitely gave it to him.
So I remember this image. You gave it to him. You gave it to him, and he started crying because he said he couldn't remember his face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, notably, you don't know what he looked like either.
Mhm.
Dive is the only
Right.
one who's actually seen the ghost.
No, because
Dive-
even in all of his forms, his face is always like a mirage,
Yeah.
faded.
Dive has a
never
vague
looks.
idea of what he
Yeah.
looks like.
Yes.
Dive knew what she thinks that he looked like.
Yes. However, You also know it's not a ghost. You like did knowledge checks. He's not a ghost. Something's weird about the brother.
Oh.
Right. But you have the sword. You gave me the
Right,
sword
no.
there.
I kind of do what I. Oh man, it was such a good part to lead off.
No.
Something
Yeah.
because like I do remember that now. I could tell him about it, and I could tell him that what Asher said of them fighting to end.
You did. You did actually. Last session, you did. You told him that Asher wanted the two of them to stop fighting when you gave him the sword. Remember? I'm remembering this very distinctly now because this was one of the. He broke down crying because he and he said that he could not remember his brother's face. I'm trying to play the scene in my head. What he did with the sword because it did
I
just
remember
kind
what
of
he did.
vanish.
No, I remember what he did.
What did he do with it?
When he stood up, when the wall was broken, the sword clattered to the ground. Because it was
So
on his
the sword is still in the cave.
Yeah. So
Maka can
Yeah,
hyper
okay.
speed get it for you if you want.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Maka
Yes,
disappears
so yeah,
like the Flash
100%.
and gives the sword to Dive.
Yeah,
Dive,
you
roll back a bit, so she's sitting back down. I don't know what's up with Asher, but I don't think that he's truly gone. I think something might be keeping him here, or a shade of him, something. I don't know if that helps. But either way, at least I want to find out what's happened. Maybe there
what
is
do
a
you
way
do with the sword?
She says, maybe there's a way to see your brother again after all. And she does stand up and she leaves the sword on the plinth.
Okay. But yes, he does not say anything, and I don't think, unless you like make a show of putting it on the plinth, I don't think he immediately realizes the sword is there.
Yeah, Dive does make a show of leaving the plinth, leaving it
The
on.
Okay.
sword there.
Okay, in that case, he's going to sit there just kind of staring at it for a long time as he's thinking. But as a reminder, you did some knowledge rolls. I don't think you contacted Capty, right?
We didn't have an easy way
No,
to.
but I can.
You could literally ask the
you don't-
god of the dead if the guy is dead.
Well, yeah, you didn't
He is
ask.
in that realm. If he's in his realm, then I can't contact him with sending.
Yeah. You can contact him with commune, but it would take a day.
It would take a day, 4 other people, and 1,000 gold.
Yeah. So it's not. So yeah, that's why you did not contact Capty. But with some knowledge checks, you realized one, he's not a haunt, and he's not a ghost because ghosts are tied to places or things, right?
Mm.
And you could like argue maybe he's tied to the sword, except you saw him. Different ones of you saw him all across the desert before you found the sword.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a ghost that you can tell. There might be some like weird thing going on that Capty's allowing or doing, but he's, as far as you can tell, he's not a ghost in any traditional sense.
Yeah, Dive still says that maybe there's a way to see your brother after all.
Yes. Oh boy. Okay. So.
Hatter, can I recommend
Yes.
something?
Yes.
So he like looks to the sword, the sun beaming from above down onto it. And the light... trying to think what's... No, I think it's better. The light reflects from the sword directly into his eyes. Like, look at me.
That's good.
Even if he's looking away, the light is still shining in his eyes.
That's good.
I was gonna say
It's
reflecting at the
uncomfortable
statues.
to look at, but look at it.
Like, I was gonna say reflect at the statues, but no, it needs to reflect at him.
All right. So he's gonna sit there for a while. Also, I'm really proud of these statues that I found.
They're very good.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
what-
they are repaired. Fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I put all of that
did a
work
good
in,
job.
they better be.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I have done well.
I hope so too. Did you make a check about it?
I didn't. I didn't. Do I need
I didn't
to?
ask.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
might
Because,
help.
well, so my thing was that like I was taking what was being said because instead of the role, because I also don't want to cheapen what was said by a bad role either.
Yeah.
How about
Uh,
you take this as a minimum, and if she rolls good, you do a little extra.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
That's
it
fair.
a roll wouldn't add anything, whether it's good
Yeah.
or bad.
Yeah. Sorry,
So-
I accidentally hit backspace on my mouse, and I'm loading the Foundry.
That took longer than I anticipated. How did it go?
Yeah, sorry. I think he has said. I've given him things to think about. And that
Eshe,
I really can't do.
good job, Diva.
Hmm.
And Eshe will go over. Don't worry, I'm not going to try and convince you of anything. I just want to. And she picks up the bowl that she saw him eating nothing out of a ways back, and goes and fills it with more soup and puts it down next to him. To the extent that a god can have a full belly, it's probably better to have one than to not. Your sister's going to show up either way.
Beat me to
Sorry.
it.
You do this. Yeah, you do this. He does not seem to.
The ball is just
He-
sitting next to the sword.
He moves when you first come up to him to barely acknowledge that you're here, and then
Mhm.
does not acknowledge anything else you say or do. Otherwise, and he
Fair
does
enough.
not take. He does not eat more from the bowl for
Alright.
a while, if at all. For now.
I imagine he's had enough talking for one day. He's not used to it.
Alright then.
So, from the sounds of things, we probably can't rely on him.
Perhaps not. Be-
Let's,
Everyone
Do
should
not
be very...
expect him to show up, but do not also lose hope that he will not.
No, it's quite simple.
Fair
We
enough.
simply have to defeat a god ourselves.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It
You
would
say
not.
that as if that hasn't been a thing we've been busting our asses to generally
Jesus.
attempt to do.
And will not have to continue doing so afterwards.
I will say the goal is not to kill the gods, guys. Come on.
Yes, but let's
No,
be
it
honest,
is.
with some of them, it seems like to get them to attend the Twilight of the Immortals, kicking their asses may be a requisite.
Maybe not kill, maybe just
I think,
sufficiently beat some sense into.
I think the violence upon the halves of Amira was a good thing for me. And for the world.
No, you got me that. That's a good point.
We're not saying we shouldn't enact violence into some of them. Just don't kill them.
No, I have done a tree here. I've done a tree here already. I did one at the flag.
I think we can. I think we can and might have to kill Hussein.
I
You know
don't
what?
think so. Well, Temporarily.
If it comes to it, then it comes to it. But don't make the initial go to kill.
Was that in character a statement?
What thing?
I think we might have to kill Hussein.
Yeah.
If so, that's how it is.
Storm, you
but...
mean?
What was that?
What?
The storm, you mean?
The storm,
yes.
I mean.
If that's the
Yes.
case, that's the case, but Ashe glances at Sanguis and then looks back at everyone. I don't think that'd help him.
No.
I think that in a very fucked up way, they kind of need each other. And I know that in a very fucked up way, they care deeply about each other.
Mako
If Hussein doesn't have someone to torture, she'll torture herself.
Or someone else.
Well, yes, but herself is the only person who won't go away.
That is true. Question. Is there anything else that needs to be done? Because Maka has an idea.
There was Nina's talk with about the warriors.
Yes, but that
I
sounds
will
like
say
more
that-
of an out-of-character thing, because Hatter doesn't... It sounded like Hatter doesn't have things
Yeah.
specific
Heather
to
does not want
say.
to go through every single NPC and beg
But
whether or not they are
there will
compatible.
be a point where I'm like, okay, she steps aside with you, and you start discussing things, and I'll give you a general rundown. So I want to,
Yeah.
if you have a thing that
about-
might interrupt that, I want you to go ahead and do that thing first, so that Nina is also in that scene for whatever you're planning, and then we can do that.
Yeah.
Ashe will say, sincerely, I do think it's probably best if we give him some time, so nobody else try to talk to
let the
Sanguis
man
anyway.
rest. I know he's been doing nothing but that for the past we don't know how long. But let him rest in the company of people with the thoughts that we have given him.
I have no desire to interrupt him in any way. I just know what I want to do that has no relation to the man. So
All right. Ashe is looking suspiciously at Maka.
he looks to Nina and Vashti like who are about to talk soon, and to the rest of the party. I know you are about to speak, and I have a plan for when everything is complete. Is there any other things that you all wish to do that is a scene before we convene?
What? Out of character. So you want to go last?
No, so I want to make a tree. But if I make a tree, it's going to draw attention to us. That's
Yeah.
the signal, basically.
The tree is the signal.
So I don't want to
Okay.
interrupt you guys if you have something you want to do before I start shit.
No, I just want to talk strategy.
Okay. So she will talk with you, Nina. That, and, yeah. She'll talk to you, and she'll point out the warriors and the fighters, and that, the strengths and the weaknesses. This was got the wounds that may interpret, and you come to the conclusion that the warriors are quite strong, and just about everyone in the clan can fight, though not all of them are warriors. You do note that individually they are quite strong. And while they wear armors, they are not like heavily armored knights. And you also come to the conclusion that while individually they are quite strong, they are not. They all can be a coherent unit, but they probably are not used to coherent strategy versus a trained army.
If only I could have the time to do drills and sparring and
Yeah, no.
education.
Do not have that time,
Which
otherwise
would
I would do that myself.
take days, 2 weeks to do. Not because you're not good at that, but because that's a lot of things to like train into a person to like
Yeah.
remember. And also is like, I don't want to say antithetical, but it is kind of like not the same
familiar.
lines of how they fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
They you are positive that every warrior is going to take down some number of fighters with them. But you're also sure that Hussein has an army of people.
Yeah.
So you're not sure if even a 5-to-1 ratio would be enough to survive.
Mhm.
So you do get the information you need. You bring up some strategies and ideas, and she agrees with most of them. She wants to like shore up the holes in the walls with like more than just barricades, but like actual just basically walls, like crates, layers, as many walls as you can. Unfortunately, the northern gate doesn't have a gate. It's just open. There's no way to close it. And even if there was a way to close it, there isn't actually one because it was broken. They took it apart to use for ports. So there isn't a gate. So the best plan that she has is to funnel them as best as they can at the northern gate while keeping the other walls as contained as possible.
Yeah.
With like reserve units, and as people in the front line are too wounded, they get dragged back and replaced by the by the reserves.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fight. This is gonna be rough. And she is fully believing that there is a solid chance she and or many of her followers will not make it out of this.
Okay.
And she has come to terms with that. As long as the plan works that the people inside of the cave are alive, the clan will survive. Because the other bit she does point out is, if Hussein thinks all of the clan was wiped out in the battle, she won't go looking for more.
Okay.
So, the survivors may change their name after the fact, but they'll be safe. So if they lose, Clan Bruteskull will survive and go on under a different name. And if they win, Clan Bruteskull will survive and continue on.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what she wants, is that those wars should be over, and preferably that Clan Bruteskull continue. She does ask you when you're planning to shoot the signal, because that depends. That tells how much time they have to prep.
When
I
you planning
mean-
to do the signal cuts, the marker putting the tree up.
Nina would say, we have about 1 day at maximum. We should not wait any longer.
If I were to request, Maka will just... He's not there on the map, but I'm a little bit slow on my
As
computer.
much
so
prep time as possible.
I would prefer to do it at sunrise if we have a day. It will make what I'm doing more beautiful.
I love Maka.
Reasonable. Yeah, reasonable.
As long as
if
the
that's
sun
the
is in
case,
their eyes. Oh, it's the northern gate. Fuck.
yeah, it does. Yeah, no gate would hurt them except for the wall on the west side, and that's not the. They'd rather that not fall.
Yeah.
Oh, they do say. She does point out that, where if things hit the fan, we might want to fall back into the building and use the gates as choke points. However, she's worried that in all the fighting, the structural damage might occur.
Yeah.
Which could, one, hurt and or trap the people inside.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she's like, she runs it past you. What do you think? Do you think it's worth the risk to fall back and use the two gates as choke points if need be?
Yes, unless any Gorgons slip in and fill the chambers with breath.
Gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she didn't think about that either.
And Hatter didn't either. So now he's.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I didn't either. That's very interesting. She does point that out. She will in that case she will like tell the warriors when this all happens of the signal, and if the signal is given to fall back to use the choke points, and she will make that signal depending on whether or not the Gorgons have been dealt with.
Yeah.
Or how much she thinks things have been
I
going.
have a question for you, Hatter.
Yes.
Who of everyone on the entire map, or everyone who's gonna be in this fight, all of them, including PCs, who do you think would benefit the most? Which two characters would benefit the most from a potion of quickness?
Of quickness?
Yes.
What does that do again?
haste.
It gives
Haste
people
for 1
haste.
minute.
To be honest, I would say one of you guys. Oh, two of you guys.
Two of us? Not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not her. Not Vashti.
Yeah, not Vashti.
Okay.
That's a little metagaming, but I don't want you to give it to Vashti and then something happens and then it's like, oh well, Vashti, it got wasted by giving it to Vashti.
Not Seguis.
I mean, you
Well,
could, but you don't know when or if he would be joining the fight.
that.
I wouldn't mind having one just so that I could shoot off more spells. You know.
Yeah, it would also allow you to fly
Sad-
once per turn, which would allow you to maintain your height because you cannot do that without spending actions on it.
Yeah.
I think the haste
a
is-
potion of quickness, haste only allows you to strike or stride.
That. So no more spells per turn.
Sorry?
It only allows you to strike or stride.
Oh right.
But it does mean
I mean-
that you can step, you can move, and still cast spell.
Yeah, move and cast spells. If that's
Free
okay.
action spells. I'm okay with you getting one. It's a good one.
Sweet.
But does anyone else have a source of haste?
I'll be right back.
No.
Question mark?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me have a look.
Yeah, we gotta use all our items to the best of our abilities.
No, but I did look at Aeon Stone Crescent again, and that's very useful. I should. I'm gonna add that to my bar. By bar, I mean my. It is a bar. It's a hot bar. That's a bar.
It's a hot bar.
Hmm.
Wait, hold on. Ellen, this spell heart is not in my weaknesses. I could just add one. Hold on, never mind. Ignore me.
You what?
Resistance 5 to sonic damage. Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Bullhorn biting words. Yeah, this is my own listen to me, sick. Oh. Sorry, I'm just complete. Just please ignore me.
No.
I came back to nothing, so I don't know. So, with all of that, Vashti the Flagellant comes to gathers everyone, and one very kindly introduces, but points out the twins who have been here, that
Yeah.
were the guards to the chamber. Everyone knows these two. They thought they left the clan.
Mm-hmm.
And she points out, she explains that the clan Brutskor was the self-appointed watchers of the Lord of Blood, and she does gesture to Seguis, and that every flagellant has attempted to speak to Seguis, to little to no avail.
And then along came Zeus.
And then along came the Roots of Metal, and does explain that the only people in the clan that are ever aware of that fact are the Flagellant, the two appointed to guard him, the twins in this case, and while the Flagellant in training is not allowed to see Seguis, is made aware of Seguis' presence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I'm so stupid.
What?
I fixed the statues, but I didn't put the hole in the wall.
Ah.
Oh no!
I was gonna
Okay,
say
funny.
there's a small problem
You're
with
good.
clan hide in the cave.
They're
I
Right.
didn't blow a hole in
Yeah.
the wall.
Wait, does anyone have Shapestone or whatever?
I'm
They-
a stone
they-
kineticist.
That is true. No, that would work.
Yeah.
Fix it,
Yeah.
Maka.
Yeah,
fix
yeah,
it.
you'll have to
I
fix it,
fix
but
it.
not right now.
TM.
You
I
fix it,
fix
yes.
it.
But she explains that, and she points out, you are allies. The Roots of Metal, the clan of Roots of Metal, are allied. The greatest order. You were, however, compelled to, by the storm, to infiltrate and find her brother. And that you did everything in your power to, one, mitigate the damage you were doing, and two, reveal that to her as soon as possible.
Eshe bows her head apologetically as this part is being said.
And you are allied. This is without question. And you were forced to do this act of what would be considered betrayal. But it is through your actions that Seguis has been forced to reveal himself. And also that that as part of that agreement, you must signal the storm to arrive, and where she will presumably arrive to deal with her brother. This signal will be given tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
It never said that we had to give the signal where the brother was. If we just went out somewhere and gave the signal, she said, "Did you find him?" We go, "Yep." Where is he? Don't know.
No,
Where is
the
he?
signal was
Oh,
if
no.
you found him. If you found him, she will assume here. Well, no, but that's the funny thing. Not assume. She knows he's here.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what the signal is actually for. The signal is for you to
confirm that he's
is
here.
that you have found him, and she will presume, you have found him, and you have pulled him out of his funk, because that is what you motherfuckers do. You motherfuckers, the Roots of Metal, who I am aware of, and I made clear I know of you. Wonder who told me about you, 5. galvanize gods for some goddamn reason.
Great point.
You know what? A little bit of respect to you, lady. Still fuck you, but like I get it.
Yes.
Fuck you,
Really,
fuck you less.
she didn't say it, but legitimately, she's like, my brother is in a depressive state and has been for millennia.
Yep.
If anyone can pull him out of it, it's you, fuck.
Apparently,
if anyone
yes.
can pull him out of his funk, it's you, Chucklefox.
Uh-huh.
And then
But she couldn't tell you that. She couldn't tell you that because you'd ruin the plan.
Yep.
Because that's also what you do.
Yep.
So, yeah,
What are you
if you
doing?
signaled her, if you left and signaled her somewhere else, she'd be like,
Thwart your
yeah,
plans.
sure, but I still know where he is. Yeah, she explains the signal will be given tomorrow morning at sunrise. That we do not know when she will arrive. But one way or another, this war will end. For those that are going to fight, we will fight as one. For those that do not wish to fight, or cannot fight, and wish to continue the Bloodscored name, no matter what happens, be hidden in the back chamber with all the resources. So, today and tonight, because this is like,
Fairly early in the morning still.
yeah, fairly early in the morning, early at, like, not quite noon yet time. You have a day and a night to prepare. So, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
start moving shit. And
Yeah.
she starts ordering people to move things, to marshal up the walls, to move most of, but not all of, the supplies into the hidden chamber. And she will show multiple people in the hidden chamber how to open the hidden chamber from both inside and out.
If she can do so without being underfoot, Eshe will definitely help haul shit.
Oh, yeah. And
Yep.
they take a lot of this, like, stonework that's around, this kind of, like, laying on they were using as, like, you know, pseudo barriers, tables, chairs, things of that nature. And they're still moving them around. They're like, oh, shit. There is both a palpable excitement and fear. And there are a few people that give you, like, I don't know how much I can trust you anymore, but, like, no one outright, like, traitor, but they're like, I knew it was too good to be true.
That's fair.
But
Eshe,
they
at this
they
point,
don't
will not
they don't
shut
mean
the fuck
anything
up.
by it. They are also, like, very clearly like, yeah, when the god tells you to do a thing, it's kind of hard not to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. And she will apologize if anyone, like, asks her to.
Hunter, I have a
So,
question.
yes.
Since it is in the morning, can I, for the sake of being ready, have Maka's character sheet rest for the night so we can re-prepare spells?
I was
Oh,
assuming
yeah, sure.
was that we were all gonna get a rest for the night.
The reason I'm saying
so-
that is Ellen has been making potions, and if she hits the rest for the night button, all of those potions go bye-bye.
Shit, great point.
Right, yeah, so yeah, go ahead and prepare your character sheets for the fight tomorrow. And we'll just assume that's the preparations you did for tomorrow. And also, you use crafting and earth whatnots to fix the fucking hole in the wall.
Yep.
Yes.
Eshe will... Sorry, go on.
Does Mac have time to do some magical crafting?
No.
Fuck.
If I have to fix that wall, not at all.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's
Eshe-
okay.
Eshe will, every now and then check on Sanguis. She's not gonna talk to him or try to engage him in conversation, but she'll, like, she'll, like, bring him water, refill his bowl at reasonable times, those sorts of things.
I think this is the time that something gets paid off. So,
Ooh.
when you, at some point, you, like, fill up his water and you're about to, like, walk away, He says, still staring at the sword. You asked how my rage has served.
She turns.
Rage must have purpose.
I
This is
suppose
much be-
that's why. Sorry, go on.
Rage without purpose is simply destruction. But rage and fury be a force for good.
Eshe,
Righteous indignation, the pursuit of justice. Destroying what needs to be destroyed. Your rage must have purpose. And he looks at you.
Eshe looks back at him.
You have purpose. Your rage does not.
A very sincere smile comes over her face, but just with a hint of sadness. The fire that lit it has gone out. I should know. I cut her head off myself. Long story.
Justice will serve.
If nothing else, more deaths were stopped.
A good use for rage.
But
You must ask now. What is its purpose?
I think you're right. I think there isn't one anymore. I think I need to let that fire die. It's just a matter of knowing how.
Or find new purpose.
I have a purpose. She looks over at the other members of the Roots of Metal. In a very literal sense, I do at the moment, but rage hasn't served that purpose, especially not with Nina. I get it. That's a whole nother thing. It's just a matter of actually letting go, I suppose. Which, not to hit a nail too on the head, is something that both I and your sister could stand to learn.
He slowly turns back to the sword.
Hmm.
You can keep talking, but as far as he's concerned, this conversation is over.
Mm-hmm. She, making sure he doesn't like flinch away from it or anything, she puts a hand on his shoulder and just gives it a light rub and squeeze and says, let me know if you need anything. And she'll get back to work. Oh, and though she takes a step away, then turns back and says, oh, and thank you. I really did need to hear that, I think.
Didn't me.
What did he say?
Do not thank me.
I'll thank you for this specifically. Anything else is a matter for later. I can say fuck the rest of you at a later date, if necessary.
Notably, I am not going to have all of these NPCs out and about.
Oh yeah, that makes
during the
perfect
combat.
sense.
They are going to be replaced by the Ellen. Thank you so much for finding it. The
Orc
Orc Skull
Hordes?
Crusher
Yeah,
troop.
that makes
and then-
perfect sense.
And then, depending on how many of those die in the fight, I will roll to see who survives.
That makes perfect sense.
I wanna. How old was Asher?
Very young.
Early to mid 20s.
Okay, good.
So a young man,
Young
adult enough to make decisions for himself, but young enough to still have like a strong ideology,
Mm-hmm.
and the world had not yet broken.
Old enough to know
Uh-huh.
better, young enough to do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay. If if we want, I have a funny way to ease the tension of uh of the situation. I have a funny idea.
I mean, you can. Eshe will sort of warn, like, remind you that she thinks it's best to leave Sanguis alone for now.
Oh no, she's not talking to Sanguis. She's talking to Marker.
Okay.
To what now?
She's gonna talk to Marker.
Oh, okay.
So, is Marker over by the wall?
He is over by. He did the wall already. He's over by the
Oh.
like middle area right now.
Oh, am I just fucking blind?
Yes.
When he's going and doing the wall dive, who doesn't really have anything else, walks up and goes, "Hey, Marker, you like men?
To a degree.
What do you do when you have a crush on a guy who might also be a ghost?"
He blinks 3 times.
You mean like the woman you had a crush on, who was also a ghost?
Uh-huh.
Would
There
you
might be a
switch
thing
a
here, and
ghost?
Nina should worry a bit.
He blinks. Consider that mayhaps that is not a ghost.
Well, yeah. No, I don't know if it is, but either way,
He's like actually thrown off for like the first time.
Yeah, I imagine this conversation's fairly quiet, but if it was within hearing range of Eshe, she would have done like a double take.
I'm not certain how to answer that. I would say it would be important to have a real conversation with the person you have not had a real conversation with.
I guess.
Mayhaps also see his face for real?
Yeah.
I think that he would be honored to have your attention. However, mayhaps he like pauses. Dive. I am about to poke you with a sharp stick. This is your time to tell me not to.
I mean, why?
Because
I
this
mean,
is
okay.
what I do to people. Not like a
Okay.
metaphorical sharp stick.
A metaphorical sharp stick. Okay.
This is your
What?
time
What
to
To
up?
tell
poke
me
you
to fuck off.
literally with a sharp stick.
Mayhaps. Are you attracted, or are you simply drawn to people who have had no life to live, much like yourself? To someone who had it stripped away, and in this afterlife, you feel like you can mayhaps help them have something?
She like puffs out her cheeks. I don't know.
He did warn you.
This is not the first time that you have seen someone killed before their time, put through torturous experiences, having had less of a life than they should have, and you are drawn to them. You are kind. But consider if it is attraction, or if you were just a good person.
Hadn't really thought about it like that before.
If it had not happened more than once, I would not say it. However, I am curious to understand your thought process. So take time to think on it and give me all of the juicy details.
I guess it is kind of like I feel it's kind of weird to say I feel like we vibe together when I don't know. I don't know.
Do you see yourself as a ghost in a way? Are you a ghost to the girl at the bottom of the ocean, alone in the dark, save for the reflection of her forced artwork? Are you a ghost, Dive?
No. But
He's
I
like-
do float around. Like she is like, you know, you're giving me a lot of ammunition there. There was so many like jokes I could have made there, but I just my heart's not in it.
Happy somewhere down below. Damn, he'd be like a great therapist if he wasn't a dick. Because damn, that's such a cold read. That is
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it's true looking at Mooney, but like, damn, I see it. Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Maka. His entire personality is, I'm going to poke you with a sharp stick and say mean things, because I wish to know what the little ticks in your body are. How are you as a
Are you a
person?
Are you a ghost,
Dive-
Dive? No, but for some reason I really want to punch Eshe.
Dive is like I guess I feel like I was like a ghost before by the fact of never really being noticed except in a negative light.
He nods. But as things have changed, I suppose I'll ask my favorite question. Dive, my friend who has spent months with us here on the surface of Lumen, is there a disconnect from the Dive Deep that lived in the oceans of Galaran? Have you disconnected, or are you still one?
Hmm. This isn't me like umming and ahhing because what you're saying is like, ooh, deep. No, I just don't know. Give me a minute. I don't think so.
You need to specify. That could mean either.
I think I am the same. I have said before on multiple occasions that I do believe that those things, even if they were ones and zeros on a computer, those things still did happen. We still experienced them. Even if it was through a simulation. I think I'm still the same.
Then mayhaps you simply have a heart for those who have struggled.
It's cruel if people don't.
It's normal for people not to, in a sad way.
That sucks.
But mayhaps you are someone connected to time. So mayhaps you are giving time to those who lost it.
That is a very sweet. She puts a hand on your shoulder. A very sweet and a very corny way of saying that.
I
Thank
am
you.
nothing but Dive.
Oh, bullshit. You are many things except sweet and corny.
Now then, I have a tree to make.
Oh yeah, whose corpse you putting in this time?
Are you offering?
No.
I'll be honest, if I could, I'd put the Stinky Man in it, but it's not really worth our time to do that. I think you'd
It's out
enjoy it
character.
too much.
Are you talking about Sanguis?
Yeah. Maka's like, I think you'd enjoy being a tree a little bit too much.
No, you don't get to be crucified. I think that would make you happy.
I normally only put one tree when we visit somewhere, just because it feels right. But for a desert like this, things here come in twos. Or maybe they come in threes. Time is yet to say.
Three is the magic number.
At
My
this
brain
point,
to the sorry, my brain instantly went to the letter Kenny cold open. If you know what I mean.
I don't know which one you mean, but I know of what you mean.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice onesie. Does it come in men's? Oh, I
Men's?
think you
Oh,
come
I
in
think you
enough.
come in
No,
men.
I think
All
you
of
come in
us.
men enough for both of us.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a
nice
good one.
sunglasses. Do they come in men's? I know you do, but that's another story.
so I think at this point it's fair to say this is like happening after the sun has already set.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So Maka is going to place his hand on like the ground in the middle of this like fountain-y kind of middly area, and he just partially says like, I don't think anybody's gonna care if I do this, but I don't particularly like want to care about what they think. As he's going to begin growing a tree. The tree is
Okay.
a greenish rock with speckles of red, also known as a bloodstone.
Yep.
And as it grows and intertwines, it leaves gaps for the wind to whistle through. As its branches extend into the air, the leaves that form are a almost stained glass-like consistent crystal of yellows, reds, and whites, so that when the sun rises in the morning, the wind will whistle through the holes, making a song, and the light will reflect from the leaves like fire scorching the land.
That is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's grown right behind Sanguis.
He barely acknowledges it.
Up until the world is on fire in the morning, but you know.
He doesn't seem to sleep, by the way. He stays up the entire night.
Yeah, you and everyone
yeah,
else.
he's
I'm
a
going to bed.
So, you gave the signal after you woke up.
So the signal is going to be the tree when the sun rises.
When the
Okay.
sun hits the tree.
That's why
Okay.
he's like, I do it at night because there's nothing going to reflect off of it at night.
Yeah.
Also, after we're done with this fight, we're not going to have Cozy Cabin because I'm preparing every spell I have for combat.
No,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Understandable.
Hey, Patty, let's
Yes.
optimize the shit out of this. Dive. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's not really a whole hell of a lot I can do with Eshe.
Well, there's a little something you can do, but okay. Hannah, can we do all the prep we wanna?
You have 24 hours to do prep, so
Okay, so we can do all the pre-combat spells we wanna.
well. So here's the thing: you are going like the signal is going to go up. It's going to happen. You don't know what or when she's going to come.
She brings an army.
I mean, yes, but you don't know if like she's going to come immediately or like in several hours, or what. Like you don't know.
Yes, but we can tell within like a minute when.
Oh
we're gonna
yeah.
be in the fight.
You can tell within like. Hell, I'd probably give you 30 minutes to be like, oh, yep, here comes the storm.
Yeah.
But like, don't cast like 10-minute spells the moment the sun rises. You don't know
No,
when she's
no.
going to be showing up.
No, but can we prep for that? Like, can we do that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. because I want to get into like casting 10-minute spells
Oh,
and like getting
real quick
everyone ready
before
to-
you do that, because this would be happening in the morning, right before
Yeah.
the sun rises. That night, Vashri comes to you, Eshe, and is like, "Do you have time tonight?"
Oh no, that's not
Eshe,
Eshe.
Nina.
Sorry, not
Wrong
Eshe.
one,
Sorry,
Nina.
Nina. Do you have time tonight?
Oh yes, I do.
Dive, you
That's
have a,
all off screen.
Dive, you have a
Yeah.
talk with Maka about what do you do if you have a crush on a ghost. Meanwhile, the cloud is sitting there like, I have gossip I will not say, but boy, do I have gossip!
Yeah.
Dive,
yeah,
I can
and
tell
then-
you so much shit you don't know!
And then the morning comes, you start you start prepping
So-
all the stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to do 10-minute spells. I want to do 1-minute spells. I want to like, hey, here's the things we do in the rounds and the minutes before combat. Is that okay? That I talk with the party and get everything over with on that front.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So, heroisms.
Yes.
Dive.
I
Full
I-
round of heroism to the 3 combat people.
really want to give heroism to Sanctus.
I understand.
I will.
You can use
like,
4th rank slots to
You
give
can
I will-
give it to him.
I will-
but,
I will keep in mind anything and everything you do for or with Sigris. Cannot guarantee anything will come of it, but I will note them down.
Eshe will make sure he
I agree.
knows when we know that the storm's on the horizon, but that's all.
So,
I
I'll say this.
agree.
Hun. You
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
could always just use all 4 third rank slots to cast heroism on everyone and on Saint.
So the thing is,
I would
heroism's
say
only
1
10 minutes
slot.
when she's going
No,
to come.
we are specifically
we know.
given time to do that.
Okay.
Remember,
You don't know
Nina has
exactly
some
when she's
clock size.
arriving, but you will know, be like,
Once she
there's a
arrives,
sandstorm on the horizon.
yeah,
We can see that she is coming, and you will have some time. So you
Yeah, and-
don't
and, like,
cast like the moment day breaks. Don't cast your like 10-minute
Yeah.
spells. Cast your like day-long spells, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
hold off on the other spells until like, oh, yep, we can see on the distance.
but I
Okay.
also want to get into the. Okay, she's charging. Like we're gonna be in a fight in like within the next 10 minutes. I do want to get into that minutia so we can talk
Yeah.
about it and get ready for it.
Yeah.
Okay then. Yeah, sure. I'll cast heroism 4 times. One on
I would say
Eshe, Nina, Percy, Sanctus. Is that okay?
I would say save a 3rd rank slot. You can use a 4th rank slot to cast heroism still.
No, I can't.
Um,
That's
yes,
No,
you
you
can.
can't
I don't-
upcast it, but you can use it to cast it at 3rd rank still.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yes.
you're expending a higher rank slot to cast it, but you're not upcasting it to a higher level.
It doesn't give
That's
the
something I
benefits
could
of
be
being
doing.
in the higher rank.
I could have done that this whole time.
Yes.
I did
I-
not realize this.
I'm gonna be
It's
right
not
I didn't realize
upcasting,
this.
You're just using it to get another 3rd rank.
Yeah.
Is explicitly worse than upcasting it 90% of the time.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I did not know this.
I've been aware of this. Sorry, I didn't realize it wasn't known. Because I've done that with private before.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Me, I guess.
You're not stupid.
You're not
Um,
stupid. It's,
it's-
not a well-known thingy.
It's also only
It's
a
not a
thing
well-known thing.
spontaneous casters can do.
No. Well, yes, you're right. Absolutely, 100%. Because prepared casters have
then
the
I guess
prepared
I-
spells in the prepared slots.
Guess I didn't
It's
do
it's
a
like
private then.
it's like a hidden sub thing, like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
You're basically
But-
going, hey, I want to cast this spell in a weaker version using a bigger slot, but as a trade away, I don't get any upcasted benefits.
The
Mhm.
reason
Okay,
to
but
save
why-
a 3rd rank slot is to have quicken casting.
You're so right, actually.
So
Good catch.
the
Clever.
3 people I recommend heroism on are Nina, Escher, and Percival.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Percival and Dive, I thought about it. The two of you benefit the most from haste. Smarty, do you understand what I mean?
I know what haste is.
Yeah, but you understand why you need the 4 action each turn.
So you can
Yes,
move
but
and
explain what you want me to do.
I was looking at everyone's like actions and I was like, okay, Eshe can do a lot. Eshe would benefit from haste, but Percy has a lot of small, like a lot of like individual actions and wants to do a lot of things on his turn. So like hit twice, shield and taunt, or hit twice or hit once, shield, do the ally shield thing, and then taunt. Like all of those actions are very useful, and having the ability to just strike an extra, like having one action that can just be used for strike or stride is really useful for Percival.
So yes,
I'm not saying
exactly
I want
what
you
I
to.
thought I wanted to do.
So what?
Exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly what you wanted to do. And I thought Eshe would just hit more times, which wouldn't necessarily be the most we could do with those actions, whereas Percy has a lot of actions that are really individually strong, but hard to string together in a single turn. So Dive and Percy, you get the 2 potions. I'm going to put them directly into your
Before
inventory.
you do that, oh, thank you. Let me post the heroism. One's for Nina, one's for Percy. Are you saying that I should just use all high level spells? Because I have 2 good
I
spells
would.
at 4th level. I have a lot of good spells in 4th level. I kind of want to. I'm willing to spend 1 spell point, spell slot in 4th level.
Yeah, I would say the 3 of us, heroism on us would be great, and then 1 slot of 4th level if you want to use it on Segwis.
Okay.
I'm going to give a potion of haste. Wait, where the fuck did that potion of haste go? Okay. I think I might have lost it, but I'll just get a new one. It's fine. Okay. So, Percy, you have a potion of quickness in your inventory, and Dive, you have a potion of quickness in your inventory. These last a minute. I think you should use them before the fight, but when we know we're going to absolutely have a fight.
You are, in fact, casting heroism on Segwis, correct?
Yes.
Right, let me drag that onto him so I don't forget.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing I want to throw all around the party. Who has the worst saves against being petrified?
Is that a will save or a reflex save?
I don't know.
All of Eshe's saves are pretty decent, and I'm full up on hero points.
Usually fortitude.
My fortitude is
set
17.
on 42.
Eshe, Nina, and Dive. I would say that Nina is going to make some lozenges.
Lozenges.
Oh, lozenges, yeah.
Lasagnas?
Lasagnas.
No, that's my job to make the lasagna.
Yeah. With Smarty, I want to say, when everyone was like prepping for battle, I really wanted Dive to go up to Percy and be like, "Yeah, I don't know what really I'm doing here. I'm no Alf, no Olivia."
Do you want to get some firewood?
When
I love
Anyway,
that
continue.
odd running joke.
within a few rounds before the fight, bless would be fantastic.
Oh, you're right.
And I am going to ask the party more. Nina has 3 vials left. What would be good shit to use?
This is not helpful to you, Ellen. Eshe puts one of her fear gems on her Membele.
Can you make bombs or just potions?
I can make bombs, but
Skunk bomb, maybe.
skunk bomb might be good.
Oh.
You're right.
Okay, I would never have bet that that's something that helps with petrification.
No,
It's
it
not.
it doesn't.
It just
but
there's a horde of
we're
enemies.
fighting a horde. Yeah.
No, sorry,
If
I
we
meant
can-
the
yeah,
I meant the poison fizz. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
you
the
dragged
skunk
the
bomb could
poison
go
fizz
for
on you
breaking up the
before you
hold.
used it?
No, I'm silly. Sorry. Could you, post it? Or,
Okay.
no, I
will.
can do it from the... I can... Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. So, Nina's gonna drink some tea herself.
Not coffee.
Sorry, she's gonna eat some porridge, ghost fowl porridge.
Oh yeah, are there any food buffs we can get, like Monster Hunter?
I
Yeah,
love
first
pudding.
of all, what
There you
food do
go.
we eat?
I would recommend a hearty meal again.
I believe there is something that gives a plus
Yes.
1 to saves, which would be great for this
Yeah.
petrification.
I was looking at the omelet for a bonus to damage, but I was like, no, actually, that would only really be useful for me and Eshe.
Yeah,
So,
granted, the hearty meal
probably-
does only last for 1 or 3 saves, but still.
It's 3 saves. That's useful.
It's
Well,
3
no.
saves if I crit. It's 1 save
Yes.
if I just do it normally.
Yes, that.
Fair. It's still useful.
It's still a +1.
Well, it's good because the way petrification usually works is that it's a death spiral where you fail the first one and then the next one's even worse for you. So succeeding on that first one is good. So yeah, go ahead. Roll some shit.
Crack out
I
that
have a-
party meal.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do we think we can get someone in the middle of a group of enemies to place a smoke bomb perfectly so that we have a front line that is not in the smoke bomb, but everyone behind them, as in, all the enemies behind the very front line, which we are holding,
Oh.
are in the smoke bomb, but we have a front line that is not in the smoke bomb, so that the back line can't hit us as good. Do we have
Could you
someone
just
who can?
throw it?
No, it has to be. It goes in a corner of your square.
Could either Dive or Maka just drop it from above?
I mean, if someone has a mist, that would be also good. Yeah, I was thinking of someone dropping it from above, but I don't know.
I could theoretically do it, but I got a lot of AoE spells I'm going to be casting.
Mhm.
And I don't have Mist in my spell book, because this is my old Magus book.
It's
So-
a one action if you have it in your hand.
Like I said, I could do it, but I feel like there's more things you'd prefer me doing.
Yeah. I'm also thinking of Mistform Elixir and Numbing Tonic.
I'd
Like
say
if anyone needs anything.
give the Numbing Tonic to Percy or Eshe.
Not me.
Yeah, maybe you, actually. You get your ass beat.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
There,
you get
and
that.
you being the medic, it is the most important to keep your ass up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be
So either you or
casting-
Percy.
I'm going to be casting a spell on myself near at the beginning of the fight,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is
it's a good spell.
mirror image.
You know what?
Maka
I'm gonna
decides
spend-
that there are 4 Makas right now.
I'm gonna spend one thing on that. 2. I'm gonna trick magic item a 3rd rank scroll of mirror image. That's a 2nd rank spell?
Yeah, it's 2nd rank.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, fuck it.
I don't think it's actually canonical to what's going on, but Dive, as you're standing there next to Maka, there are suddenly 4 of him.
Oh, hey, Echo.
Hey, Echo.
Oh, hey, okay.
An echo. An echo.
So I'm gonna trick rank magic item a 2nd rank scroll of mirror image.
All right, fair enough.
There
That's a good
are
choice.
now 8 monkeys.
Does that succeed? That's a stupid bad roll.
Yeah.
But is
what's
that
the
enough
DC?
for 2nd rank?
Yeah, can you look at the
Based on
DC?
the item level, which is 3 for 2nd rank scroll, I think. So let me look in the GM guide. Yeah, I guess it does succeed.
Probably
Huh.
barely.
No. 3rd rank item is 18.
Then you just
Yeah,
you
DC 18.
you had just a big enough mod to get it.
Notably, Percy, if I could give you a double crit, I would, but I can't. So you just crit normally.
Yeah, okay.
So we have a +1 status on
I
the
could-
first 3 saves.
Yeah, the
you
plus
make.
1 to your next first 3 saves.
Okay.
So, hang on, let
Thank
me,
you.
just double check that.
Just let me know
You
when
get a
it's
+3 to your next, a +1 to your next 3 saving throws.
Yep.
That does not stack with heroism.
I don't think heroism gives us bonus to saves.
Yes, it does. It's a status bonus to saves.
I'm gonna take this just in case we need it. The scroll of dispel magic out of my bag.
Which means that
Oh.
the 3 of us should maybe pick a different thing. Maybe Albert.
You don't get to choose. It's only one for everyone.
It's
one-
one for
one for the whole
everything. I
group.
can't make
Yeah.
separate meals.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That's part of the
It's-
rule.
And I
it's
do
If I
think
could
it's
make
for
separate
us.
meals, I would be having omelets every day.
It is for
Okay.
me and Dive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Entirely reasonable.
Perfectly good.
All right. So
So,
What is the story? Is there effects I need to drag on myself?
yes, Albert. Sorry, Poison Fizz?
Do I drink
Poison
it now?
Fizz and
Yeah.
yeah, for the
you said
sake of
you
having
get them to
the
yourself.
buff on you.
yeah, yeah.
And I
I
remember to
don't
drag the effect
have-
on me before hitting use.
I don't have a thing for you to put on yourself, but you have a +1 to your next 3 saving throws.
Amazing. Thank you, Percy.
Oh.
So,
Would it be good? Does anyone? Probably not the party, but does anyone want Moon Frenzy? The spell is so bad.
the orcs might, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, if there were individuals, yeah, but they're a band now. I don't know if they can.
Hmm. That's fair. No, not really. Sorry.
Fuck, this spell is granted me by
Yeah.
my curse, and I have managed to use it once.
Yeah, it was good that time.
Yeah.
Okay. So at What does it look like for her to arrive?
Sorry, what?
What does it look like for her to arrive?
So before that happens, I wanted to get everything. I wanted y'all to get all finished up and done first.
Okay, in that case,
good?
yeah.
Kinto
Let me- let
fucks
me-
off.
Let me
Fair
do
enough.
the last things I did on myself in that case. I think I got everything pretty much. Yeah. Okay.
Um,
And then we probably still want to be up a bit because we're the guys.
We're the guys who is. The guys that do. What the fuck am I saying? I'm gonna mute.
I get it.
Seem to have come to a dilemma. I've lost Vashti. So that's unfortunate. Oh, there she is. Found her. Okay, so, before... as the signal goes up, like, it's definitely the signal. You're like, that's the signal. She could be coming at any point. Vashti gets in front of the... of everyone, of all the warriors, and you.
Mhm.
And Segwas is there too, because Segwas hasn't fucking moved.
Mhm.
He's there. She says, "Today, this war ends. It is going to be a struggle. You have to remember that when we fall, we must get up. When our legs tremble, get up. When the weight feels heavier than the person who used to be, get up. This is the place most people surrender. But we are not built for surrender. When our muscles burn and our lungs scream and our mind whispers enough, one thinks strength feels power. No. Strength is heavy. It feels like fire in your chest and iron on your back. Every step forward destroys the weaker version of you. When they slow down, you push order. While they wait, you move. Do not wait for courage. Create it with action. For blood and kin.
Eshe watches with... Sorry, go on.
And everyone replies with blood for blood and kin.
Eshe does not reply with that because she's not sure whether it would be appropriate or not, but she is watching with, like, stars in her eyes.
Maka, do you still want an eagle eye elixir?
What elixir?
An eagle eye elixir? Is that a thing?
I'll turn that off. Thank you for reminding me.
And you wait.
I have a
And
question
on
for you,
the-
Hannah.
Yes.
Do they bleed?
We'll
No,
find
it's
out.
important. No, it's very important. Did they bleed?
Who bleed?
Her soldiers.
Her soldiers, yes. Her soldiers bled.
Okay, good. Thank fuck. Because I
Yes.
prepared bleeding.
Yes, the soldiers bled.
Okay.
I don't know about Gorgons. I can look, but I don't know if you rolled to know whether or not they can bleed.
I think I would have done the try and some research in the meantime.
I'll give you. Go ahead and make me a roll, and I'll tell you whether or not Gorgons as a family can bleed.
Yeah, thank you.
Not that you're aware of.
It should say in the stat block.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh.
I'm not saying whether or not you passed or you failed or whatever. I'm saying, as far as you're aware, they don't. As far as you're aware, they are not immune to bleed.
Okay, they're not immune. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I thought you said,
Sorry.
oh, they don't bleed as fast.
I realize after I said it that I spoke poorly. As far as you're aware, they are not immune to bleed.
Okay.
Um,
Do I know the damage types that any characters on screen will be doing?
bludgeoning mostly.
And bleed.
And bleed?
Yeah. Sigwiz is the blood
Oh.
of God.
And
Yeah,
Vashti.
the god of blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget Vashti's axe. Or
Yeah.
Sanguis's axe of Vashti.
Yeah, so Vashti is like within one of these two groups of like she is there and she's offsetting like maybe a weaker ally, so it's all like kind of homogenous.
These
Right,
are higher
that's-
level
that's-
than us, aren't they?
No.
Oh, they're gonna die so fast. Oh. There's like 2 characters. Fuck. Oh well, at least we're going up against some hordes.
So the signal goes up and it's big. Everyone sees it. Hell, you could see it from miles around. And you're like, okay, it's gonna happen.
The sun behind the tree makes it beautiful.
Oh yeah. It's gonna happen. And the sun starts
Patiently wait with all our
climbing.
spells and resources.
Yep. The sun starts climbing in the sky.
I swear to God, if it turns to high noon, I will be calling her a dramatic bitch.
However, after probably an hour and a half, everyone but Percy, because Percy's just doesn't quite have the perception to notice.
Mm-hmm.
Up on one of these walls, which are like 5 feet across, give or take, and have like, you know, all uneven at the top. For a brief second, you see fabric like flap in the wind, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's one of the flags." And then you don't see it anymore, and you're like, "Hold on, no, if I saw it once, I should be able to see it. Flags don't move." And then you watch, and you see it again a little further down, and then you definitely see like a few fingers like holding on to the edge, like slowly crawling along the wall. There's definitely someone up there.
As in, on top of the walls around us?
Yeah.
Maka, dear, dive.
Hey, Hatter.
Yeah.
Could I roll... What do I want to roll? So Maka's flying. Allow me to put myself up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I can put myself, I think, let me check. I'm going to put myself up 20 feet. How tall are the walls?
They're like 30. They're like 20 to 30 feet tall.
Okay, so yeah, Mako gets up about 20 feet, and I'll, like, look over at the wall and be like, what the fuck is over there?
So using the unevenness of the walls to like cover, and you can notice that they are like moving so that they are covered by the like unevenness a lot, and when they can't be, they like hang off the outside wall and then shimmy across, is a person.
Singular?
Yeah.
And they're not armored?
They are lightly armored. They have
but they're not like
armor on.
not Hassane's heavy armored knights.
No.
Can I? I'm gonna hit the recall knowledge button.
Okay.
Just be like, what the fuck is that person?
Society or
I'm hitting the button.
yeah.
Dive, you might want to move in a way that gives us all the bonus to initiative.
Oh right.
That should be good.
Do you want me to have bless on nows, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, within a minute of us knowing who we're gonna fight, we do
Well,
all the whole 1 minute thing.
I mean, well, so go ahead and put bless on yourself, but you haven't seen the storm yet, out on the horizon. But you like see the Maka, you see this person, and you look at them, and a singular phrase enters your mind: "All war is deception." It wouldn't quite be right for the god of war, the god of strategy, to not have like infiltrators and spies and
Makes
scouts.
sense.
I hate that she's actually read Sun Tzu.
Fucking hell.
And you can tell by like looking at this person that is like walking, not walking, but climbing. They are like, they're not trying to like infiltrate, but they are like on occasion like peeking up, like taking a look around, and then like going back down, like shimmying like further to see like get another vantage point.
As an infiltrator, they're explicitly not very knowledge in combat, from my recall knowledge, right? They're just like a knowledge guy.
I mean, they can fight. You can actually see that this person definitely has weapons on them, but like,
But if they were to say be put in the middle of a horde of orcs and us, they would die in seconds, right?
oh fuck, you think that one of you could probably one-shot this person if you crit them?
Cool.
Oh,
Only I see
Wait,
her right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at Eshe and thinking about the amount of damage she does on a crit. Yeah, Eshe could one-shot this person if she crit.
Okay, so
Mm,
Maka
yeah.
uses... this is before any combat. So uses an action to message her. Just pings in her head. You have seconds to tell me why I do not end you.
Should have grabbed her.
You
she's gonna
you
flee.
send message, and you see her full on like freeze. Like if the human equivalent of the cat high arched back, like freeze. And then with a confidence that belies her actual like form, she does respond. She is going to respond.
Okay, I don't do
she
it
says,
yet. I don't do it yet, but
Yeah.
just know I'm ready
yeah, but
to...
like freezes, and then with the confidence that her like oh shit does not show, she goes, "Simply doing my job. I'm checking in. Is he here?"
I sent the signal. That's what the shining firelight on this horizon is.
I'm doing my job, sir.
Are you a combatant?
No.
How much of our strategies are you going to reveal?
I know nothing. That is not my job. My job is to determine he is.
You're not doing a great job.
Roll to
convincing-
lie, Hatter.
You're not doing a good job convincing me.
Would you like to see? I have to roll against you, right?
Yes, you have to roll against.
You have to roll against my DC. Would you like to know how bad it is?
Yeah. Well, how bad is it?
23.
Okay. Now, I am going to roll. I will not state whether or not I am deceiving you, but I am going to roll. Okay.
Whoever's up there, can you tell them to piss off back to Hussein? Back to the storm?
All the orcs like, huh? What? And they look.
Maka looks
Like, they
at
look around and
every
go, "What the
one
fuck's
of
going-"
you that is like calling out. I was like, what are you all doing? Like, what the
No.
fuck?
Eshe, if you want, Nina could stop Eshe.
She like
The element
pulls
of
up
surprise,
above
guys.
the wall, takes a long like scanning the crowd, like looking for, and the moment her eyes fall on Sagris, who is a very like, even for an orc, very noticeable person, you see her go, nod, and go, and like do a little salute, like by, and she jumps off the wall.
Hatter.
Not too
Second
fast.
2 actions, because that was only 1 action. Flinging updraft, make me a reflex save or you're coming here.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, and what is the command that you're giving her?
You know what? I'll
you're
do
too
it
far
after
away.
the flinging up graph.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Command-
don't even see what she
Oh,
is.
my command is my flinging updraft is actually within range.
Yes. But
Command,
dive.
you have to wait a bit.
Yeah, command. She'll.
Oh no.
Cool.
So where does she go?
Because it was a
Can you go
failure.
into the range of my command?
Well, yes, but so you get pulled half the distance, which normally would sound good for you. However, half my distance is 30 feet. Why don't you move 30 feet over here, right in the middle of camp?
Whoop!
Oh, that's where she is. Okay. I didn't see her before.
I was wondering.
Yeah. So yeah, she like peeked up high enough that most of you could like clearly see her. Like she wasn't really hiding anymore, and like you see her like push back away from the wall, and then just like
A hand
see
made
those-
of clouds pops up from the wall, grabs her entire body, and ginks.
oh okay yeah. I had this mental image, this different mental image, but yeah. You do that.
I was
Flings
imagining
in.
it more like a wind tunnel.
And she lands on
my
the
mental-
ground, notably. Safe and
My
sound.
my mental image of was like, you know, whenever it's like someone throws something off of a cliff and the wind grabs and just right back. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
imagine. But no, yeah, this cloud hand like scoops her up and deposits her here, and she like lands.
In the middle of
and-
a walled enclosure.
Yeah, she has the look of the cross between a wet cornered cat and a deer caught in headlight.
Have you moved her? I haven't seen her move.
I accidentally, while I was trying to move it, accidentally hit backspace. So I've been trying to get back into the Foundry since the description.
Okay, I'll put
Is-
my arrow back.
I trust your judgment, but is this really necessary?
All
Yes.
war is deception.
Not
All right, I
entirely
suppose-
incorrect.
I suppose this must be why I'm not such a fan of it.
She lands. Go ahead and cast command.
She will command, stay where you are.
Oh, do you want to? Yeah, stay where you are.
Command stay.
It never works. Never fucking
You,
works.
Sorry.
you cast it, and she is able to resist, but she just doesn't move.
There's
She's
nowhere for her to
wi-
go.
Yeah, she's like she's like looking at all of y'all. She's looking at the band of the orcs decked out for war. Like they're wearing armor and have their weapons ready. And she like puts her hands out like the fucking dude with the velociraptors.
Here's what's going to happen now, ma'am. Maka says in the sky, floating above her like God. You were expected to return to camp in an amount of time to tell her if we succeeded or not. You not arriving is a signal that we succeeded, without giving her any additional information.
Oh, I see.
So, sit there.
Don't give us a reason.
Oh, yeah. Stay there.
Is there?
I suspect that I should go ahead and hand over all of my weapons.
That would be good.
Nina, are you punching her in the back of the head?
Yeah, I'm not lethally knocking her out.
All right, roll damage.
Fair.
Yeah, no, entirely reasonable, actually.
Is there any hardy foot? Nina bonks. Yeah.
Any
Fair
potential spying through her eyes means this is entirely reasonable.
Now,
Understand.
this will not knock her out. However, if you had rolled better and also crit, you would have actually knocked her ass out cleanly.
I mean, I think
you-
bloodying
she-
her is enough for her to get the signal to get on the floor.
Yeah, she's like, okay, all right,
You
all right.
knocked her on
She,
her ass.
she very, very slowly, with like two fingers, like reaches down to her belt and like takes out her rapier and her dagger, drops them to the ground, puts her hands up. I'm cooperating.
Okay, I'm gonna tie her up.
All right, all right.
Do you need
Blindfold her and
rope?
gag
I
her.
have some rope.
I have infinite rope. No, I
Awesome.
don't, but I have a lot of rope.
Hey, well, I have infinite rope.
So do I.
Any length rope is technically not infinite, but you both.
Yeah,
have
I
it.
was about to say.
I also
hold
have
on.
any length rope.
Hey Nina,
Yeah.
what's your perception DC?
Huge.
My perception DC is 34. 33, because I'm gonna assume we don't have heroism yet in this part of the timeline.
God. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and
Got it.
conceal an object on you.
Got it. Yeah. You notice that she does palm something.
Yeah, I'm
She
gonna
palms
take
something.
that out of her
Yeah, you
palm.
take it away. It's a thief's toolkit.
Yeah.
Is it better than mine?
No, God no.
Okay, you don't.
That
need
is a +1 rapier though.
to... Oh, neat.
Yeah.
She doesn't get to keep any of it.
Cool.
Just like throw it out of arm's reach.
You know what? Can I take that? Can you just
Yeah,
go
no,
right
I'm-
into
Yeah, no, I'll. You know what? I'll just put it in the party sheet.
yeah,
I'll
thank
put
you.
all the stuff you pull off of her onto the party sheet.
Yeah, thank you.
So her dagger.
I
oh,
put
by the way,
the
she-
potion of quickness in the party sheet. I'll put
By the way,
it
she
back
has
on my
she has
sheet.
4 daggers. By the way.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Poor lady
Yeah,
was
like,
like,
check
my
her for
job is
shit."
explicitly to come here, see if they did things, get info because that's how this works.
Yeah.
Hand of Cloud. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Eshe just sighs and gets some water, makes sure she's drunk something, gives her a bit of hearty meal.
Oh, that's
Just wanna
quite
make
nice of you.
You keep yours, I'll do.
Uh,
Just comes
uh,
over,
Yeah. What's the word?
stares. Just comes
prisoner of
over,
war.
stares at her silently,
More or less.
slowly reaches into his bag,
So
pulls out a blueberry muffin, puts it in her lap.
I hope to be treated well as your prisoner of war.
Sure.
You'll
Oh,
be put in a
yeah.
corner
Where would
for
you
the
like
time
to drag
being.
her?
As a reminder, you should blindfold and gag her, just in case she has any magics that allow people to see, hear, or speak through her.
That's why I suggested putting her in the corner, yes.
We
Yes.
should lock her in a room.
Well, first things first, we should get information on what she knows about.
Oh yeah.
Good
Well,
idea.
I mean, first thing first, what's your name?
Hey GM, name this NPC.
You're allowed to say she says her name.
Rames.
Now you can tell us everything.
I don't have much to get. I don't have much to tell.
No, you do.
Where are they coming from?
What their army's looking like.
The numbers.
She's brought her full forces to bear. She's currently camped northwestern. However, I can't say that is the direction she'll be coming from.
How far?
Half a mile.
Oh, imagine if we
Okay.
attacked her.
Exact numbers and descriptions of her troops.
2 Gorgons, 2 plated pythons, 2 units of camel corps, 2 units of the iron corps, several others, but I believe they're archers, but I believe they're in reserve. There are several other reserve units prepared. I couldn't give you exact numbers, but I know that's the starting
Rough
force.
estimates.
That's the starting force. Yes.
Do you know
Well,
what? But
Why?
but
I have a question more
Yes.
so for all of the sanguine followers. Why do you follow her? Just
I
a
was
curiosity.
I was born into it.
Hmm.
All of the omnivores.
And you just don't think of anything else that you want to do?
Look around. There's not a lot to go to.
I mean,
That
I
is
suppose that
true.
is also, for the most part, the story of everyone here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
For the most part, yeah.
Do-
On occasion, there are wanderers they find that they like take in, but and they become part of the clan. But it's most part, the clan is the clan.
For your people, the army and the storm's people, do you have a base camp or a town that you reside within the desert, or are you nomads?
No, we're constantly traveling.
This is why I
Like
don't
brother,
like
like
her.
sister, in a way, I suppose.
Is she noticeably an Nephilim?
Not that you can see, but
Yeah.
she might be like part Nephilim, but it's so diluted that you don't see. Also, she's pretty well covered up. Let me.
Yeah.
She doesn't obviously in this. I'm gonna show the picture, but she doesn't have the martini in hand.
Yeah.
But she's pretty well covered up, so that she might have something underneath all the stuff.
Yeah.
That would be like more Nephilim.
Oh, make sure you're aware that you have somehow found the kindest captors in the world.
Clearly, I
Yeah.
expected to be immediately killed if I was captured.
I thought about it.
We've got
Oh, good.
other shit to do.
We have a god to
I would
slay.
say so.
You know how it is.
Yes.
Oh well. Well, we'll see
We
how
will,
we'll see how well it goes.
It wouldn't be the first one.
leave you in the capable care of the lovely folks here.
Two
Yeah, we
orcs
should lock her
bigger
in a
than
room.
her walk up and drag her away.
Yes. Just motions to the giant orcs.
yeah,
We will leave you in their
to-
capable care.
Oh, good. She looks over at two or fucking brain, please. Vashti like gestures towards people to go like, yeah, you two grab her, and she's like, well, such great kindness. Unfortunately, I do hate that I have to do this. And then she puts her hands to her mouth and
No.
blows into her signal whistle.
Are her hands
What?
not
No, I tied
we
her
tied her
hands.
Oh, behind?
Yeah.
I had my mental image was in front of her.
Also, that would
Unfortunate.
provoke
Back.
2 attacks of opportunity from Eshe.
Oh yeah, that as soon as her
Percy
hands
and-
have moved, it's just immediate
Not
bang.
Eshe.
In that
Percy
case,
and
if
Nina.
it's behind, she doesn't do that.
She just whistles normally.
No, she gets taken to the corner.
Okay.
Good.
we put baby in a corner?
Like I said, also, Maka tells the orcs, gag her, blindfold her. Do not allow her
Yep,
any
they
attempt to
gag her
speak
and
or
blindfold
sing.
her. And she like falls down. She like stays sitting for a while and then kind of like falls down in
I
the
mean,
shade.
fair.
Uh,
What else
and,
would you do?
everyone, she's going to attempt a stealth check because you already know what her plan is.
Maka is just watching her because we haven't seen anybody move yet, so he's just sitting there staring at her in the corner.
So, Maka, you do notice that she's attempting to not escape, but she's attempting to get her hands in front of her by like bringing her knees up and then like bringing her arms down below
Trying to
them.
bring her arms around her legs.
Yeah. She's trying to do that. She's trying to do that, which is like the first step to escaping, but she hasn't like escaped yet.
Maka's in his head is like, I mean, I don't know what she thinks she's like. They're gonna come.
And it's not
anyway.
immediate either. She waits till like a good like 30 minutes before starting to try this.
Yeah, Maka's just sitting there like waiting for the time in which he has to start casting spells, and he's like, "What is like? They're gonna start coming anyway. Why is she trying to signal them? Like, I don't know what her goal is, but like, yeah, man, I'm just staring her. She can't see me, but he's just. God, he looks like the
Yeah,
fucking
she's also
devil.
very slow about it, so it doesn't draw attention.
And like the fucking devil, he lounges on a cloud in the sky, staring at her with bright red eyes.
Every
Which is,
10 minutes you have to
so-
recast the cloud.
Yes.
So notably, she rolled a natural 20 on her thievery check, which was the only
Yeah.
way she was passing.
Yeah.
And so because she natural 20 and passed, she technically
You will
critically
eventually do
succeeded.
this.
She
I
critically
get it.
succeeded. No, not this. Her thievery check to palm the whistle. So
Yeah.
you didn't see her, and thus
Yeah.
she like
fake palmed another thing so to draw your attention away from the whistle.
Mm.
She has the
Yeah.
whistle. The problem becomes now she has to like get her hands in a
Get her
position.
hands,
Mhm.
get
And
her gag.
And I think, it would be you tied her. So what's the DC? It's
It
your
would be not Nina's athletics, I think.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, she
Maybe-
definitely fails. She
maybe
she
plus
fails.
1 or
She
2
like
for wit.
She keeps trying and just not quite. Oh, it's almost like you know what you're doing. She can't quite
I
get
think that might be
enough
a crit fail.
space to do it.
I think that's a
So-
crit fail.
No, it.
But before
Yeah.
she is
yeah.
fully gagged, is it okay if Dive asks her something?
Yeah.
Is there anyone of yours that is important to you? Like a
You
please don't
single?
kill them. sort of thing? No,
Oh, your kindness will be the end of you, unfortunately. No, all of us are willing to give our lives for this cause.
that's unfortunate.
You didn't even mention Hussein.
You should put more value on them.
Sounds like indoctrination, to be honest.
You're not wrong.
Welcome to the military-industrial complex.
I've told you, the way that the storm does things is a waste of people. She has no sense of pride.
People are just a resource. Just like everything else. Welcome to the
Roll-
military
rolls
industrial
eyes.
complex.
Ugh,
Yeah.
worse
Uh,
than hell.
So
I really hope I get a chance to punch that woman in the fucking face.
she does in fact critically fail, which means I'm gonna say she accidentally drops the signal whistle and loses it. She doesn't know where to win. And you can
She's
see her like
blindfolded.
hands behind her back trying to like find it. It just can't.
Oh, man, Hatter, I bet you didn't think this lady was as big of a loser as she is.
No. Well, she's a CR6 creature. Y'all are CR10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was literally meant to like spot him and be like, alright, bye, and then fuck off and do the signal whistle. And
Sorry,
he just
lady.
went,
I'm a kineticist. I say you get over here.
So, after about an hour,
Another spy.
another spy shows up. No, I'll be
We'll
right back.
collect them in a corner. Don't you try us.
You did the correct thing, but a thing I was thinking about having done is that we knock her out and then we just like
Throw her outside?
roll her out the door, so she lands safely outside the front door, and is just like, okay, there you go, collect your. Spy.
I feel like they
She's
just
unconscious.
kill her.
What?
I feel like they just kill her.
Yeah, probably, but you know.
Yeah, like probably, but fuck her. No, you see, here's the thing. Neither Senguis or Hussein are the good guys. We're the good guys. Fuck both of them.
Yeah.
God, it's so funny. Just time to do my cool backflip and blow my whistle. Oh, here I go.
Alright, I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to do it, because I don't...
We get one cool thing.
You got the cool thing, and I think you're going to do another cool thing. So,
I mean,
after about an
God
hour,
himself said it. War is deception.
you do not hear... You don't see a storm coming, but you do... Someone points out, hey, on the horizon. Actually, Maka, you see it first, because you have the height advantage.
I'm
Wait, hold on.
also flying.
Yes, I was about to see which one of you have the better perception. You
Probably
both will
Dive?
notice who... Yes, Dive, you notice first. You can see off in the distance, Dive.
Mhm.
Hey, that's some people. That's some people making their way here.
That's a lot of people.
No, it's not a lot of people. It's like... 5 people?
Interesting. Presumably a scouting party.
And as they
I could
slowly
fireball
begin
them
to...
from 500 feet away.
They are beginning to approach, and you realize they're on camelback.
Makes sense.
And they're beginning to approach. The at some point the orcs, like everyone's made aware of their approach. What would y'all like to do?
Maka casts the message cantrip to the leader of the pack. What is your goal?
From a distance, you see a hand go up, and everyone like stops, and then
For note,
You-
so we can
you-
tell how far away they are.
say like
500 feet.
300. Oh yeah, say 500 feet. At 500 feet, yeah. Puts a hand up, stops, and then replies back to you. We are on a diplomatic fever to retrieve to trade prisoners of war.
You have something to trade with us.
Two, in fact.
Fascinating. We are potentially amenable. I wish more information before you approach.
How good is your eyes?
He looks at
Mine are
because
really
they're
good.
500 feet away. He looks to Dive and Nina is like, they are well.
Mine are really good.
He's,
You can
like,
see
looking
4
at you
times
like,
further
"We'll
than
see."
the other people.
He's like past, like someone's passed Nina binoculars or something. Do I have a? Hold on, I might have a spice. I might have a telescope. Hold on.
I think someone has a spyroscope that
I
sees
might have
like.
a. Hold on, I think I might have bought a telescope because I'm like that.
Yeah, Nina's looking at them.
Nina can see them fine. Let me see. Did I? Yes, I do actually have a spyglass because I'm that kind of asshole.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab the
You-
token. And I see
And
through
it can
the
see
frosted.
8 times further than normal, and unlike Nina's, who can only see 4 times further than normal.
Look, I have to like hold it, you know? Yeah,
no,
no,
I think
Maka's
it's funny that Maka would be like, I'm gonna do twice as good as you.
He would, you know him.
Very sibling coded. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am trying to find this token.
God, this is a great setup for this fight.
We're still not at the casting spells range. It's
We
stage.
literally are not.
Like,
It's literally okay. We're sending a spy to get information. An hour later, Hussein looks around. Where the fuck is she? Oh my god, did
Why
they
is she
get
not back
her?
yet?
Did
Yes,
those
Ellie, for the last
bumblefucks
time.
get her?
Those
dipshits. Okay,
Oh,
send
God.
the fucking people to get her back.
Yeah. I'm trying to find this fucking token. I know it exists. Oh, wait.
What's it called?
Oh, no. There's no way in hell it's on the world map. Is it? No.
What's it called?
I can't say without ruining it.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god, is it the fucking... It's the Nephilim guy and the lady who...
Oh my god, is it
Yeah.
those two?
Oh.
Okay,
my
so I'm not gonna find the
God.
token anymore. This guy turns around and like gestures for 2 other guys, and they like are side by side, and they like take off the shawls of the 2 people, and it is in fact the traveling scholar and his assistant.
Eshe just smacks her forehead.
Yeah, Maka relays this, and he continues the message cantrip, and he's like, so your patron decided to kidnap unrelated civilians, then?
Cannot state the relevancy, but she believed they were worthy enough of trade.
Allow us time to consider and discuss. Do not position yourselves further until you are reached out to again. We are working on...
Shall wait here.
Maka...
However, do
Yeah?
note, we have a time limit, and if we do not have an answer within a specific time, we are told to return.
What is your limit? We'll make it quick.
Well, supposed to be within 10 minutes of first contact, so
You
10
have not
minutes.
technically seen us yet. You may...
Correct, but you have made contact.
Naka, as he's doing the message, looks down. They have kidnapped the researchers from the researchers we encountered a week ago.
Yeah, I
Eshe
see.
just
Uh,
Eshe just face
How many more
palms
do
and
they
she
have?
says,
He messages again. Do you have more than 2 captives?
At this time, I'm only allowed to speak on these two's behalf.
Maka looks down.
yes.
He says currently he's only allowed to speak of those 2. Assume they have more.
Fuck.
personally, I would prefer to do the trade, but I understand if not.
At the moment, we have done
I-
everything we can to deprive our captive of both sight, audio, and her ability to speak. Her ability to give information about us is minimal. I am in agreement with the trade. However,
I would
if we
prefer yes, we
we
trade.
I could fireball them from here.
With the scholar?
Oh.
No, I would probably hit them. Yes, I could
He
maybe
would most
position
likely
it.
hit the scholar.
Mashti, what do
They've
you
got
think?
her. They've got the 2 of them close. I could not fireball them.
We understand that those people aren't relevant to you, but we have met them. They're fellow travelers.
We do have
They
10
hold
minutes,
no
by the way.
relevance to this current conflict, but at the same time, they are still people.
We do only have 10 minutes. I have one question I will ask them before we continue. He messages the guy again because Maka can't stop.
Mhm.
Do you have any? Do your orders require any other discussions, or is it simply a trade in prisoners?
Only a trade.
Maka looks down. Their only business is a trade in prisoners. If we were
Non-zero
to-
chance that they do have their eyes magicked in some way to spy.
No.
Or
Uh,
ears.
That is why I had you gag, blindfold, and stuff her ears. I was very serious about
Yes.
that.
What's the level of the troop?
Ours or theirs?
Ours.
CR 7, but if I feel like it, I will make them CR 8.
Yeah, that's fair. I would love it if they were higher level, but yeah, I understand.
It was the highest orc troop I could find that
Hmm.
wasn't that was available, and also essentially what's gonna happen is that like y'all have y'all's fight, and then there's additional like enemies equivalent to their CR to deal
Okay.
with. So like it balances out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they're willing to trade one spy for these 2, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I could try and dope her up with some memory losing juice.
That is a war crime.
That, I don't think that would be necessary.
Yes, no, we don't need to do that.
Okay.
Or at
I-
least not worth the time it would take.
I believe our best course of action is to either bring a small transport with her to a middle point so that they do not approach too close.
Vashti, do you have any hang-ups or thoughts?
Keep them as far away from the camp as possible.
Yes,
Good.
We will
But-
move,
Leave them halfway.
we'll move
but
300 feet
I will say
forward.
this. Trading for their safety is important, especially if they are friends of yours. However, by being here, they are also in danger. There's a chance they survive.
That makes
Also-
sense. I suppose they're
will-
already in the shit, so
I also think it would be a poor idea to put them in the secret room.
No, we will be hiding them. We will be putting them somewhere of my decision.
I
Does
don't.
that-
Yeah, if thinking about it,
They
you
will be
can't-
put somewhere separately.
Maka says,
If-
looking her in the eyes,
Yeah.
like, "Don't say secret room out loud."
Oh, she would not have like.
We will not
Then,
be
like-
putting them with the others.
Yeah, put them with the well, like she would not. She would have been very quiet and very like she wouldn't anywhere near them. But she would have been like, if you were forced to, do what's done. Oh, there's no telling what these two have been to do on being killed.
There is no. I forgot what I was going to say now. There is no reason to assume that these guys have not been gassed also.
Agreed.
And
Maka,
also,
out of
non-zero chance that there's an ambush, so a few of us should go together.
Yes. Out of character, my plan is to have them hide in the back of the cart and with a tarp over them.
That's a good idea.
Because
Yeah,
if
not bad.
anything goes bad, the cart will pick itself up and just leave. The dog will wake up
cart
and go,
will
time to
fuck
go,
off.
and start driving away.
Yep. Excellent.
So Maka is going to recommend that Nina, Percy, and Eshe, along with a squadron of orcs, will bring her 300 feet out, drop her off, accept the other two, and then come back.
Okay.
And he makes and the
Eshe-
entire time they make sure that the spy is blindfolded, gagged, and just to be clear, because I didn't actually say it earlier, but I wanted it to be note, we also stuffed her ears with cotton.
Eshe will help her up, and once Maka has sent them the alert, start moving her out.
As all of them
yeah.
leave, Maka uses wind to grab her signet whistle, and it is his now.
Yeah, you trade. You come up with her. She's handed over. The traveling scholar and oh my god, what is her name? It was deleted, and I don't know what it is now.
The traveling
sorry.
scholar and the other lady.
And the other lady, they aren't tied up or bound in any way, but it's also clear that they're aware that they're not aware of the full situation, but they are aware of like kind of being held against our will here. And so when they're like, all right, you get off, go, and they're like, okay, they get off and they come with you. She gets the spy gets on one of the camels, and they start to shuffle away, and you start to shuffle away, and you part ways.
I'm afraid we are probably going to possibly ask you to be blindfolded or something, but glad to have you relatively safe.
She says, well, I suspect that there should be a fascinating story at the end of all of this.
Just
You
hoping.
have missed a lot, and it is too much
And that-
for us to fill you in at this current moment.
Yes, and I expect you to fill us in after the fact. Yes?
Yes.
Fantastic.
No,
Blindfold me.
Yes,
When they
no.
arrive, Maka does request that both of them are blindfolded and ears stuffed. And they're shoved in the back of the cart because, like, no.
Blindfold
they can't
headphones in the corner.
Sorry, you can't hear,
Time
you
to
can't
detect
see.
magic.
Good
Oh
idea.
yeah, I'll detect magic.
Well, yes.
Still worth blindfolding them, but I do think that we can leave their ears open.
Oh,
Yeah.
trust that.
And you put them in the back of the cart. You explain that don't. No matter what you hear,
It's about to get
don't-
real.
It's about to
Yeah.
get real. Don't run.
Don't
helpful.
leave.
If anything happens, the cart will make you save.
Yeah.
Time to detect magic.
Detect magic. You don't detect any magic.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's fine for them not to be blindfolded and ears stuffed because they have a stronger chance of surviving.
That's fair. I just don't
That's fair.
trust like that, you know?
Maybe just blindfold them until we get them to the cart.
Yes.
That's fair. It's
Once
like,
they're in the car, I suppose it's whatever.
you know what, actually? Maka's going to hand the whistle to the Nephilim guy. The one I just got off the spy.
Yeah.
If they do anything, whistle.
He's like, hey, if you hear or see somebody approaching from behind or in any way or something, if you notice something we don't or anything like that, blow this whistle.
Alright.
Because it's their whistle, so they'll recognize it in the middle of combat and be like, what the fuck?
And I'll go ahead and put that in the storage as well because like it's yours now. You stole it.
Yep, that's what you get. You lose your things when you get captured.
Oh no, the 8 copper signal whistle.
It's mine now.
In the time that you're like mentally like, okay, so they put if they are a you were told that she was a half mile out. You're like mentally calculating like, okay, so they probably reached her about now. And a few minutes later, the wind begins to pick up.
Yeah.
She's pissed.
And on the horizon, a great storm begins to form.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah.
I bellow my aura back. I pick up sand myself.
I love it. Eshe just takes a deep breath.
Wait, no. I don't bellow sand. I blow my aura so that this tree that I grew begins to sing.
Ooh,
And oh goodness. What am I looking for? What's the song I'm looking for?
Fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to leave soon. Like, we have to stop soon.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
How much time you got?
I can maybe give you 15. Even then, it's a little
Okay.
bit of a stretch.
How to,
Yes.
let us know when she's like 5 minutes away and when she's like 5 rounds away.
Okay. So with the storm on the horizon, I think that's a good place to call it.
I think so too.
So-
I am so excited.
To notably describe, do you know those like glasswork things you get where there's like holes strategically put in them so if wind blows through it whistles?
Yeah.
That's
I've seen that one episode of SpongeBob.
kinda, yeah, basically. It's basically just a very nice tune, but it comes that the harder that she blows the winds, the louder the tree sings.
Excellent.
All right. So, thank all of y'all for joining me. I'd like, thank you, my players. I hope y'all enjoyed it and had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to thank Zoe for chat ratting and streaming for us. And thank you all so much for joining us. All the new faces, all the old faces, all the friends and all the strangers that are yet to become our friends, and those in the future of the time machines. Thank you as well. And until next time, don't forget to spread the weird with winter. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night.
night.
Bye-bye.